Car Chiropractic Clinic, full-service natural wellness care. ProClean Plus, cleaning and janitorial supplies. Huron Community Campus, home of $40 credits. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Dairy Queen in Huron, what's your favorite blizzard? And the Norby Center for Recreation.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Good afternoon. We are in the Huron Arena. Finally back to Huron Tiger basketball. We have played once in the last 3 weeks. Been over 3 weeks since the Tigers last played at home. It's the Tigers and the Tigers, Harrisburg and Huron. Afternoon matchup. Girls on the floor now. Boys will be coming up later. All 4 teams playing today have pretty decent records in our girls matchup. Huron's at 3-3, Harrisburg at 3-2. Harrisburg girls, and really going to kind of hear the same story for the Harrisburg boys. Heavy losses off of last year's state tournament teams, but they've been able to do a pretty quick turnaround, have a pretty decent start to the season, although we're still just the second week of January, and maybe at the most about a third of the season might be over, or more like a fourth. We're going to be playing a lot of basketball here now over the next 7 weeks. So Harrisburg girls come in at 3-2, Huron at 3-3. Nick Meyer back as head coach of the Harrisburg Tigers, and of course Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Huron Tigers. Talk to both coaches. We'll come to that next after this community campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
Games, bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Getting set for our afternoon doubleheader here at the arena. Tigers and Tigers, Tiger Bowl for the winter. Harrisburg visiting our Huron Tigers. Nick Meyer, head coach of the Harrisburg girls. They come in with a record of 3-2 on the season. And Coach, your thoughts on a 3-2? Not a lot of experience back from last year. Got to like a lot of things you've seen so far.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we've had a couple tough losses against a couple of really, really good teams. And you know, our kids have showed a lot of resilience in coming back after those losses. And getting nice wins against Lincoln, Yankton, and then a big one against Mitchell the other night where we're down 19 points in the middle of the third quarter, and we clawed our way back and got a huge road win. So, you know, and that's just kind of how it is with, as you said, you know, we're pretty inexperienced. We bring 2 kids back from last year's team that got varsity minutes for us in terms of a large number of those, and so we're asking a lot of kids to step into some big roles, and they've done a really nice job with that. So, yeah, we're real happy with how we're playing. We just got to continue grinding, or start the grind of January here, and hopefully that starts with a road win today.
And indicative with that, you play a lot of girls, just different combinations, different situations, bring different kids into the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're not afraid. I mean, we looked at our stat book just the other day, and we had about 11 kids see the floor. Usually it's about 7 or 8, you know, in terms of in past years, but we're trying to find right combinations, and still, you know, early in the year to where we're looking to do that. But we've had, like I said, you know, a nice job by our starting 5, and then, you know, kids coming off the bench are ready to play.
You know, a little bit of height, maybe not as big as you have been in the past, but on the other hand, you know you're always going to get some nice athletes.
Yeah, absolutely, and kids that love the game, and kids, we have a lot of multi-sport athletes on our team, so, you know, that's great having that. A lot of kids that saw success in their fall sports, bringing that then, you know, to our basketball program and to our practices is vital to, you know, us continuing to get better as we go forward.
And now you come in to play the Huron Tigers, and I guess same recipe as the past 10 years with Huron. Not a ton of size. They are scrappy, and and they've had their moments this year.
Oh, absolutely. Just in watching a lot of their games, man, they are competitive. They rebound so hard on both ends of the floor. I mean, that's something, we want to try to emulate that too. We want offensive rebound, and that's one thing we talk about to our kids every game is go get offensive rebounds. But Huron doesn't allow a lot of them, and then they go and get them, and then they kick them out to kids that can knock shots down. And they're a tough opponent to play either home or away, but especially in the arena. So we're going to have to be ready to go today.
Nick Meyer, head coach of Harrisburg, will take a community campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
The Huron Tigers scoreboard update is brought to you by Kurtz Heating and Cooling in Huron.
The Huron Tigers are a charter member of the Eastern South Dakota Conference, or the ESD. Other charter members still in the conference: Brookings, Aberdeen, Mitchell, Watertown, and Yankton. Pierre joined the conference in 1966, Brandon Valley in 1990, Harrisburg in 2013. Other schools that have been members over the years of the ESD: Sioux Falls, Washington, Redfield, Madison, and Vermilion.
The Tiger Coach interview is brought to you by The Scoreboard, downtown Huron. Enjoy fantastic burgers and basket meals, plus their many big screen TVs. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
Continue our pregame before the opener of our doubleheader here, Harrisburg-Huron. Girls game coming up first. Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Huron Tiger Girls. And again, Coach Kaufman brought to you by The Scoreboard on 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Huron comes in with a record of 3-3, and Coach, 9 days off, so you've had plenty of time to practice here, but now it's just time to get into a basketball schedule.
Yeah, so we played today, and then we're going to get 1 day of practice and get to play again, and that's kind of going to be the system from now on, is 2 practices max in a game. So, we're excited to play today. We've been off for, 9 days without a game last Thursday. So, I think our girls are ready to compete, and I know that Harrisburg's ready to compete as well. They did play the last Friday, so it's been a while for them as well. So, 2 hungry teams ready to compete against someone else.
And Harrisburg maybe looks a little bit like us. They are going to be a little taller, but I know they come in a little inexperienced, but yet, they're also going to roll out some good athletes as well. Yeah,
they're going to be athletic and long. They're going to be physical. They want to play fast. They're going to want to pressure us, full court for the full game, so, but you're right. As far as experience goes, it's probably the, least experienced team he's had in some time, with, only 2 returners coming back that played in about a minute. So, we're very similar. I think, I think it's a 50-50 game, talking to Coach Meyer. I think he feels the same way, a lot of similar size, a lot of similar styles of play. It's going to come down to who can make the less mistakes and get the most shots up.
That's what I was going to bring up. Really, our theme is pretty simple right now. We've kind of seen where we're at, and as much as anything, taking care of the ball is probably the biggest thing the focus has been on.
Yeah, we got to make sure that we're taking care of the basketball. I thought we did actually a pretty good job of that against Sioux Falls, Washington. We had 15 turnovers, averaging 23 a game. So, we got to keep cutting that down. We got to stay under 15 again, and then we got to get shots up. Our challenge now is lower our turnovers, get more shots. The challenge today is, we want to get to 50 shots. We're averaging about 39, 40 shots. We got to get to 50 shots up today and then see what happens.
And finally, these are the type of teams that you're still kind of seeing where you at in the ESD, where you at in AA. This is a good measuring stick.
Yeah, this is again, I think we've had this conversation with 4 or 5 coaches now, but I think there's a top 4 or top 5 in the AA, and then everybody's kind of similar, and all these games, I know it's early January and I know it's game 7, but all these games matter come seeding time, and everybody's kind of beating everybody, and you watch these, you watch the scores and see teams competing with other teams. every night's a different night. You can't really go off of this team beat that team, and and so we should beat this team because we beat that team. It's every night you got to show up and play in this league, and we know that we have a lot of winnable games, but we also got to show up and play.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tigers, again brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Community Campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
Me and Marlene and the entire crew of the Scoreboard invite you to come in for lunch or dinner. Stop in at the Scoreboard located at 56 3rd Street Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu, and check out their website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline bakery room for your next event. Call 352-7580. Have a good time with old friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get 'em Tigers.
The Huron Tiger Scoreboard Update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, number 5, junior guard. Maddie Jurgens, number 10, senior guard. Jocelyn Noyes, number 12, sophomore guard.
Allison James, number 14, senior guard.
Allie Davis, number 20, junior guard. Hilton Hines, number 22, junior guard.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, sophomore guard.
Addie Knight, number 30, sophomore forward. Colby Glanzer, number 32, sophomore forward.
Jency Gergen, number 33, junior guard.
Kimden Fuchs, number 34, sophomore forward.
Chloe Carr, number 40, junior forward.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, sophomore forward.
Trey Swims, number 10, senior guard. Cole McNeil, point guard, 12, senior. Logan Linedecker, number 14, guard, senior. Miles Owen, number 20, guard, freshman. Chase Short, number 21, guard, sophomore. Colby Holford, number 22, guard, senior. Mason Jurgens, number 23, guard, junior. Jonathan Peterson, number 24, guard, senior.
Blake Owen, number 30, junior guard. Anderson Porsche, number 32, sophomore guard.
James Schultz, number 33, sophomore guard. Ty Pine Saucer, number 34, sophomore guard. Davis Chase, number 40, center, sophomore. Oakley Anderson, number 42, junior guard. Landon Holmes, number 42, junior guard.
Tommy Martin, number 44, junior forward.
Riley Winiger, 44, junior guard. Carter Porsche, 50, 8th grader, forward. Charlie Martin, 52, junior guard.
Nolan Staley, 54, junior forward.
Choose 2-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And we're back at the arena and just about ready to go here with high school basketball. Doubleheader, Tigers and Tigers, Harrisburg and Huron. It's Tiger Bowl for 2025. Harrisburg girls, head coach Nick Meyer, record of 3-2. They'll start Maya Johnson, a 5'4 senior. Bryn Van Bakkern, a 5'7 senior. Logan Durnell, a 5'6 sophomore. McKinley Lawrenson, a 5'10 senior. And Jada Mason, a 5'8 senior. Van Bakkern and Lawrenson are the most experienced players back from last year for Harrisburg. Huron Tigers head coach Cody Kaufman come in with a record of 3-3. We'll start Maddie Jurgens, 5'1 senior. Allison Janes, a 5'7 senior. Allie Davis, 5'7 junior. Hilton Hines, a 5'8 junior. Chloe Carr, a 6-foot junior. Abby Harrington, normally a starter. I believe she is down on the floor. She's had a little bit of illness to work with this week, but she is dressed, and we'll see what her availability is. My guess is we will get to see her on the floor. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game tonight, all from the Mitchell area, or I should say our game this afternoon, Mike Pooley, Bob Malloy, and David Brown. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. So those are the particulars. We're ready to get a game tipped off here tonight. First time in 3.5 weeks that Huron basketball's had a chance to play at home. And of course, just haven't played much. Huron's only played one game basically in the last 3 weeks, but of course that'll change now as we get into the full grind of the month of January. Harrisburg, I'm very happy to say, wearing black uniforms where you can hardly see the numbers. Black uniforms with the burgundy or maroon numbers, then some gold trim. We'll do our best with those. Huron, their home white with orange numbers and letters, orange and black trim. Jumping at center, McKinley Lawrenson for Harrisburg, Chloe Carr for Huron. Huron coming towards me in the first half. The tip is controlled back to Maya Johnson. Harrisburg has the opening possession. Huron going a straight man-to-man here, it looks like. Come off the left side, Lawrenson. Flip back up top the key, Van Bakern. Now in the corner, Johnson. Here's the drive, Lawrenson. Threw back. Oh, nice save over there by Maya Johnson. In the corner, Lawrenson comes cross court. Top of the key, the drive. Fake by Johnson into the paint. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Into the paint. Ball lost and stolen by Chloe Carr. Trying to drive was Bryn Van Bakern, and it was slapped away and picked up by the Huron Tigers. Tigers with their first possession now. Hilton Hines deep on the right wing. Harrisburg man-to-man as well. Hines on the left side. Penetrates back outside Juergens. The ball tipped away at the top of the key. Stolen by Van Bakern down the floor. Kind of lost the ball as she was swimming through a triple team. Last touch, though, by Huron. And Harrisburg will inbound it on their baseline, far end of the floor. Both teams have turned it over once to start off the game. Lawrenson into the paint, splits a double team, reverse layup for two. Lawrenson went right between Carr and I believe Davis, and then nobody else was there. Here's Harrisburg, full court pressure. Expect this a lot. They still on the inbounds. Johnson kick out along two. Left side is good for Jada Mason, and Harrisburg up 4-0. Again, they slap the press on. They're going to do this all game, and the ball deflected out of bounds by Harrisburg. They will be aggressive. Well, we've seen it already. 4-0 Harrisburg. Just over a minute gone in the game. Inbounds, and another near steal in the backcourt by Harrisburg. Tried to flip it into James, and we're going to quickly get a sub in as Addie Knight will come in quickly for Huron, replace Allison James. So Huron just needs to get the ball up right now. And again, turnovers have been the biggest issue with this Huron team. In the middle, they get it to Davis up the front court. Double team, wait, and over and back. Hilton Hines was trailing, and Allie thought she had waited long enough, but that was an easy call for the official. Over and back. Huron turns it over again. And Harrisburg with the ball, minute and a half into the game, up 4-0. Maya Johnson comes off left wing. Cross-court Johnson again on the right side. Top of the key three. Durnell is good, and Harrisburg off to a 7-0 run to open the game. There's Johnson again tipping the ball away. They're contesting the ball as soon as it comes in. Harrisburg 3 for 3 from the field, and a 7-0 lead not even 2 minutes into the game. Inbounds backcourt, Juergens gives back to Davis. Davis going to work the ball up against Mason into the front court. Hands it off to Juergens. Has Johnson on her. Come right side. Knight out on the right wing. Dribbles down towards the baseline. Leans in. Kicks back out. Hilton Hines right wing. Hines free throw line. Spin move. Double team. Tries to split it. Can't get the shot off. Has to kick back out. Left side. Little contact there. Davis hard to the hoop, and she'll draw contact. They're going to say She was on the floor at the time of the foul, so Huron will inbound it on the baseline. Foul on Jada Mason, first of the game, either team. Lob comes all the way up front to Carr at the key. Hines in the corner, wanted the three off, couldn't get it off. She'll drive, go with the reverse, back of the iron, no good. Rebound underneath, and a foul going to go on Knight. The board by Van Bakern. And Harrisburg already with a 7-0 lead. 5:37 to go here in the first quarter as Huron's had a rocky start, especially dealing with Harrisburg's press. Maya Johnson will walk the ball up. Juergens picks her up at half court. Get it off to the left side, Mason. Johnson kind of gets twisted up. Top of the key, right back to Johnson. Trying to get inside to Lawrenson. Now top of the key, it's Mason. Coming around, here's the drive into the paint. A little bump there. Ball stripped by Allie Davis and stolen as Lawrenson was trying to attack the basket. Foul in the backcourt going to go on Van Bakern. She was trying to get a little pressure in the backcourt. She gets called for the foul, but on the other hand, that's going to allow Harrisburg to set up the full court press. And again, looks like they're just going man-to-man and not really guarding the inbounds player. Get it into Hilton Hines, and she'll bring the ball up, being shadowed by Durnell. Into the front court, bounce pass right side, Davis. Davis deep on that right wing, screen from Carr. Davis comes left, lob into Chloe. Down low inside, bumped and fouled. Pick and roll, a basic basketball play, Davis and Carr. Chloe Carr will get 2 free throws. Foul on Harrisburg is Maya Johnson, her first, third team on Harrisburg. 4:54 to go. First quarter, Harrisburg up 7-0. Chloe Carr, free throw is good. Huron on the board. One more shot for the 6-foot junior. 7-1 Harrisburg. Second shot for Carr is good. Hit them both. 7-2 Harrisburg leads. Again, Huron just picking up at half court at this point. Maya Johnson allowed to walk the ball up for Harrisburg. Flips up ahead to Lawrenson. Off left side, I believe that's Van Bakern. No, check that. Yep, that is Van Bakern. Again, hard to see these Harrisburg numbers. Free throw line, back it out. Left side Johnson in the corner. Comes around the perimeter, being guarded by Juergens. Gets by Juergens, goes reverse layup. Counted, she's fouled. Well, Johnson just kept the run going to the basket. Foul is on Juergens, her first. Second team on Huron. 9-2 lead with the free throw pending, and Abby Harrington checks into the lineup here. Again, usually a starter. Came off the bench today. She's had a little illness issue this week. A lot of that going around. Free throw no good by Johnson. Hines with the rebound, lobs up ahead. Davis into the front court. Alley comes off on the right wing. Still on the dribble. Flips now, coming outside Carr. Top of the key, Harrington. Harrington looks right, needs some help. Finally, overhand pass to Knight. Knight gets in the corner to Carr. Chloe, one dribble, trying to post up Harrington. Back up top, it's Hines. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hines on the drive, falling to the hoop. A blocking call going to go on Harrisburg. We'll see if they call that in the act of shooting. It do. 2 free throws coming up for Hilton Hines. So 14 fouls on Harrisburg already, and that's the second on Maya Johnson. That's going to bring some movement off the Harrisburg bench. Into the game for Harrisburg, I believe, is Sadie Worth. First free throw is good for Hilton Hines. 9-3 Harrisburg with 1 free throw pending for junior Hilton Hines. 4:03 to go, first quarter. Second free throw is in and out, no good. Rebound underneath for Harrisburg. There's another new girl in. Claire McCallum, a big sophomore, in for Harrisburg as well. Harrisburg on the attack, up right side. Van Bakern fakes left, goes right, pitches back out. Durnell for 3, too strong. Rebound battle, and Davis able going to come up with the loose ball. Cross court pass, they get it to Hines baseline. She'll go in hard again, just short. She'll go to the free throw line. It'd be nice to get an and one opportunity. Foul's going to be on Van Bakern. She's got 2. Already 5 team fouls on Harrisburg. 3:37 to go in the first quarter, and 2 starters with 2 fouls already for Harrisburg. Hines, free throw is good. She's got 2 points, both from the free throw line, 9 for Harrisburg. In for Harrisburg now is Taylor Nedved, a sophomore. I think this is about the smallest Harrisburg girls team I've seen since they came into the ESD. Second free throw rattles in and drops. 9-5, all of Huron's points have come from the free throw line. Huron shows some pressure. Lawrenson dribbles right through it, goes back right side. Go back door, got a girl open on the baseline, have to bring it back out. Top of the key, Goldhammer in the game. Long 3, left side, too strong. Missed there by Lawrenson. Rebound by Allie Davis. Into the front court, Hines wants the drive. Again, goes hard to the hoop. Scoop for 2. Hilton Hines pulls Huron within 2, 9-7. First field goal of the game for Huron, almost a travel by Harrisburg. They do get it across the timeline. Durnell at the top of the key, fakes. Free throw line, bounce pass goes in the corner to Goldhammer. They go inside Lawrenson. She's triple team, ball on the floor. I'm going to have a foul on Hilton Hines chasing the loose ball, and she kind of crashed into the legs of Emerson Goldhammer. Hilton Hines picks up her first, 3rd team on Huron. Jane's in, Davis out for Huron. 9-7, Harrisburg leading. 2:51 to go here in the first quarter. Inbounds comes up top to Nedved. Right side, Durnell almost double dribbled with it. Comes back up top, Goldhammer. Long 3, right side, Durnell is good. Let me check to make sure that is her. She's got a pair of 3s here in the first quarter. 12-7 Harrisburg, 2.5 minutes to go, first quarter. James, top of the key, gives to Harrington. Flip in the corner. Knight back, top of the key. Here's the cut. Hines underneath, gets fouled again. Harrisburg cut on the weak side was a nice flip underneath by Knight, and Hilton Hines will be at the free throw line for a 5th and 6th time here in the first quarter. That foul on Emerson Goldhammer, her first. Hines, free throw, good. Hines with 6 points and a free throw pending. 2:21 to go, first quarter. Second free throw is no good. Long rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Hines, and Hilton Hines picks up her second. Really kind of a silly foul. Hilton Hines picks up her second. She'll have to leave the floor. It was a clean rebound by Claire McCallum. Really not much he could do there, and she just kind of crashed into her. Davis back in for Huron. Huron again showing some pressure in the backcourt. Lawrenson being chased by Knight and James. Lob pass comes up ahead. Press breaker into the front court. Durnell feeds in the corner. Back up top. Open 3 is blocked by Knight and picked off by Davis. Missed there by Goldhammer. Davis into the front court. Top of the key. Flips back to Harrington. Now left side it's Knight goes baseline. Knight's catch by Davis. Davis underneath the basket. Boy, turn and shoot. Now she does. No good. Tips her own rebound to herself, but fell out of bounds. Go up with that shot right away. She was right underneath the basket. Ball turns over to Harrisburg, and again, Huron pops up with the full court pressure here. 1:51 to go. First quarter, 12-8 Harrisburg. Pass comes into the middle to Mason. Flips it cross court, and they'll break the press to McCallum. McCallum almost threw it away again. Tipped out of bounds by Knight. Will still be Harrisburg ball. 1:42 to go. First quarter, both teams showing some pressure now. Huron didn't initially come out with that full court, but have here the last couple of trips. Top of the key, Nedved gets it set up for Harrisburg. Mason, top of the key, flips back in the corner. Mason, swing it off to the left side. They'll go baseline. McCallum. And back up top, Mason drives, kick back, open 3, right wing, too strong. Battle for the rebound. Any foul going to go on Huron. Good block out that time by Claire McCallum. She was fouled from behind. Might have been Allison Janes. And Harrisburg will go to the line with Claire McCallum. Chloe Carr picks up her first. Huron now at a 15 foul, so bonus both ways the rest of the way here in the first quarter. McCallum, free throw, no good. She'll get one more. In for the first time, Jency Gergen for Huron, replacing Carr. Huron has a very short lineup out there now, but if Carr's not on the floor, it usually is a short lineup. Second free throw good, 1 out of 2 for Claire McCallum. 13-8, Harrisburg up 5, minute 18 to go, first quarter. Allie Davis has Harrington at the top of the key. Harrington looks left, has James. James will drive back up, top of the key, 3 for Harrington. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound cleanly underneath by Nedved. Harrisburg into the front court. McCallum, top of the key, Mason. Reverse left side, open 3, no good. Long rebound out. Harrisburg controls. They'll get another chance. Left side, that's Durnell. Durnell around the perimeter. Mason, now it's Lawrenson. Durnell back up, top of the key. 40 seconds to go, first quarter. 13-8, Harrisburg with the lead and the ball inside Lawrenson. Boy, it looked like she took an extra step going across the lane there. Ball is slapped out of bounds by Knight. Will still be Harrisburg ball. They'll inbound on the baseline with 15 seconds left on the shot clock, 32 seconds left on the game clock here in the first quarter. Harrisburg runs the out of bounds on the baseline. Lobs all the way out. Open 3, right wing. No good. Offensive board for Harrisburg. Squirts out and picked up by Harrington. And Huron has the shot clock off and a chance to score into the front court. Jane splits a double team. Right side, it's Davis. Here's the drive. Davis, some contact. No call, but Davis comes out with the ball, but says she came in from out of bounds. Boy, a lot of contact there. As Allie Davis was driving the basket, did not get the call. Harrisburg has 12.9 seconds left to get something here in the first quarter. Harrisburg leading 13-8. Now Maya Johnson back into the game along with Van Bachern for this last shot opportunity. They each have 2 fouls. In the corner, Mason. Up top, Johnson. Strip left side, open 3. Durnell too strong. Long rebound out. And we won't get another shot off. And that will end the first quarter. Harrisburg 13, Huron 8. Community campus timeout, 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
13-8, Harrisburg leading at the end of the first quarter. Again, I'm Jeff Duffy here on Tiger on a Saturday afternoon matinee doubleheader. Boys game is coming up next. Shooting in the first quarter at Harrisburg, 5 of 11, and I think they started off the game 4 for 4, so went 1 of 7 the rest of the way. Huron was 1 of 5 from the field, but did get to the free throw line. Huron 6 of 8 from the free throw line, while Harrisburg was 1 of 2. Both teams do have key players with fouls, though. Hilton Hines with 2 for Huron, and Maya Johnson and Bryn Van Bachern with a pair each for Harrisburg. Now we're ready to start the second quarter, and then there's some. Oh, I think they're redoing the scoreboard here. So what are we doing? 13-8. Okay, not sure why that was like that. But hey, now we're ready to play. Huron will have possession here to start the second quarter. Again, boys game will follow our girls game here for the afternoon doubleheader. In the backcourt is Hilton Hines, and coming right out to meet her, Bria Miller in for the first time, sophomore for Harrisburg. They play a lot of girls, and you can't see their numbers. And I'll quit harping on that. In the corner, it's Janes for Huron. Allison, overhand pass, dangerous pass, got it to Hilton Hines, knocked away but picked up by Davis. Davis comes into the paint, loses her dribble, now needs some help. Got to get rid of it, finally feeds back door to Hines, got it to her in the baseline. Kick back out to Allie Davis. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Got to do something. Lob inside, knocked away. Harrisburg gets the steal. Lawrenson into the front court. Shot clock would have ran out anyway. Drive to the paint. Here's the cut to the hoop. Lawrenson, she's fouled by Carr, and Chloe Carr picks up her second. That time Harrisburg playing fast, and Huron did not really adjust to that very well. McKinley Lawrenson will shoot 2. So Carr and Hines both have 2 personal here in the first half. Free throw good for McKinley Lawrenson. She has 3 points. Harrisburg extends the lead to 6, 14-8. And Jency Gergen in, Chloe Carr out for Huron. And 1 shot pending for McKinley Lawrenson. One of 2 returning starters from last year, or at least letter winner. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Jency Gergen. Allison Janes gets the ball into the front court, flips left side. Maddie Juergens back in. Top of the key, it's Davis. Nice catch, Hilton Hines on the right wing. Hines wants to drive, goes right into a double team, slaps it back out to Janes. Janes to the line and goes with the Euro step, too strong. Tried the scoop. It looked like she was losing the ball on the way up. Ball is cleared by Harrisburg, looking to extend a 6-point lead. Slow start offensively for Huron. 6:43 to go in the first half, 14-8 Harrisburg. Lawrenson, low post, double team, kicks out. Here's the drive by Mason. She'll give it up, back up top of the key. Open 3 off the left wing's way too strong, and Davis has the rebound off the miss there by Harrisburg, and that was Dernill with the miss. And couldn't see her number. She came down to this end. Jency Gergen, right side. Davis spins into the paint, double teamed, and threw it away. Ball is picked out of there by Bria Miller. Miller into the front court, bounce pass in the corner. Ball fake, drive, nice open lane to the hoop. Easy layup for 2. Lincoln Tryon with the bucket. Didn't see her in, but probably saw her in, just couldn't see her number. 16-8, Harrisburg has their biggest lead here of the first half. Hines on the drive, cut out by a double team, throws in the middle, Janes back outside. Juergens, top of the key. Juergens will have Mason on her, bring it back and reset it now. Long 3 for Janes, got it. Huron needed that one. Allison Janes hits the first 3 for Huron. Huron back within 5, 16-11, 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Harrisburg on the attack. Drive into the paint, kick out. 3 for Mason. Back of the iron, no good. Long rebound. Lawrenson will come out and get it. Harrisburg gets another opportunity. Right side, Dernill, I believe. Free throw line, back up top of the key. Drive down the paint. Shot off glass for 2 for Bria Miller. Miller went right down the middle of the lane. Harrisburg back up by 7, 18-11. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Janes on the right wing. Gets things set up for Huron. Davis, here's the lob into Janes underneath the basket, has to kick out. Nice catch by Juergens. Juergens cross court, right side. Davis wants 3, short. Rebound slapped out, but controlled by Harrisburg. They're on the move. Dernill into the front court, leaves back for the trailer, and the scoop shot no good for Mason, and Huron wants a timeout. 4:33 to go in the first half, 18-11 Harrisburg. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Four and a half minutes to go in the first half. Huron uses the first timeout of the game. Community campus timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes. Best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Harrisburg pressuring off the Huron timeout. Davis into the front court. Dribbles up to the right wing. Flips back to Hines. Now Davis will run the point at the top of the key. Hines pops out to the right side. Looks like almost a matchup zone here, or even a box and one inside. They get it to Harrington. A lot of contact, and they do call the foul for a second. I didn't think they were going to call that. A lot of body that time as Autumn Bryant crashed into Abigail Harrington, and Harrington will shoot two. Free throw is good. Rattled in, rattled down for Harrington. Huron back within 6 at 18-12. Lawrenson back in for Harrisburg, and also back in is Van Bachern and Johnson. And one free throw still pending here for Abby Harrington. Both teams, I'm looking at the timeout, sorry. Just one team foul apiece here thus far in the second quarter. Second free throw, no good. Huron has missed 3 free throws here in the first half. Harrisburg up 6 with the ball. Maya Johnson again back in, takes over the point guard duties. Huron back in a zone this trip down the floor. Maya Johnson on the left side, back up top, Van Bachern. Johnson thought about the three. Van Bachern, top of the key. Flip back in the corner, and there's a travel as Autumn Bryant did the little exaggerated fake and then moved her feet without putting the ball on the floor. Turnover to Huron as Harrisburg still showing some pressure in the backcourt. A little looser than it was to begin the game. And Jency Gergen will bring the ball up with Van Bachern guarding her across the timeline. Right side, Hilton Hines. Maya Johnson on her. Screen, Hines pops up to the top of the key. Wants to drive. Lawrenson with her. Goes up with the fadeaway, no good. Really forced that ball, tipped around in Harrisburg. Van Bachern with the control. Huron's only made 2 shots from the field here thus far in the first half. We have 3:23 to go in the second quarter. Backdoor, and Harrisburg. Bryant started to move in towards the basket, and then her teammate fed her the ball. She did a good job of getting a hand on it, but could not control it as she was going towards the basket, and the ball turns back over to Huron. Huron's got to capitalize here now. Get some offense going with 3:10 to go in the first half. 18-12 Harrisburg. 5 minutes after 2 o'clock. KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Davis, a little trouble. Now spins. Free throw line. Back up top, Gergen. Left side, Harrington. Harrington, the cutter is to Hines. Can't get it there. Back up top, Knight. Knight, a couple of dribbles into the paint. Kick out. Open 18-footer for Hines. Got it. Hilton Hines with the bucket. She has 8 for Huron, and it's 18-14. Harrisburg lead at 4. Lawrenson gets it back up top. Van Bachern. Now back in the game, McCallum. She has the ball briefly. Now Van Bachern again. 2.5 minutes to go, first half. Huron back within 4, have not led in the game. Inside, they'll go low post. Lawrenson overnight. Off-balance shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Harrisburg. That's been an issue. Drive shot up, good by Bryant. And she'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And Huron giving up way too many second-chance opportunities. Abby Harrington picks up the foul. That is her first. Second team on Huron. Oh, they're going to wave off the shot and say it came before the shot. Maybe that's a break for Huron. I thought for sure an and one inbounds, and now we'll get a free throw opportunity. Lawrenson on Huron just fell asleep on defense. Inbounds was on the baseline. Lawrence just took 2 steps and was underneath the basket and got fouled by Davis, her first. 2 free throws for McKinley Lawrenson. First free throw is good. She's got 4 points, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. She'll get one more. Second shot for Lawrenson is good. Got them both. She's got 5 points total. And the lead is 6. 20-14 Harrisburg. 2:15 to go in the first half. Harrisburg sets up their full court pressure again. Get into Davis. Davis doing a lot of the ball handling right now as she's being guarded by McCallum. Davis into the front court. Left side, it's Knight. Addy, top of the key. Whips into the corner to Gergen on the right wing. Long three for Jency. Got it. Jency, a deep three. Huron back within three, 20-17, inside of 2 minutes to go, first half. Harrisburg, back step, is that a three? Doesn't matter, she missed it. Rebound, though, another offensive board for Harrisburg, and a double dribble going to go on Harrisburg as Hines, I think, was in there kind of bothering Lawrenson. Huron catches a break there, but Huron's got to shore up the defensive rebound. We're really getting hurt on the offensive boards bad in this first half, but still only trailing by 2 or by 3, 2017. Harrisburg with the full court pressure, get it into Janes. Basically man-to-man, and then once Huron gets it in, then they just pick it up man-to-man full court. Janes flicks back to Knight, top of the key, right side. Gergen, same spot as before. Comes up top of the key, now Hines. Hines trying to drive in. Shot up, baseline, tough shot, no good. Well defended that time by Goldhammer. But Huron with the steal on the inbounds. Knight with the steal. Addie's such a good defensive player. Huron another chance. Gergen on the right wing. Dribbles up top of the key, and Lawrenson going to be called for the body foul. Addie Knight was cutting through the lane, and Lawrenson gets called for basically just kind of roughing her up through the lane, for lack of a better term. First foul on Lawrenson. Harrisburg wants a timeout. Minute 10 to go in the first half. 2017 Harrisburg. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor cleaning for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at ProCleanPlus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor of Huron Tiger Sports.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJA.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. That one, a 30 by Harrisburg, with 70 seconds to go here in the first half. 2017 Harrisburg leading. Huron will inbound on the baseline right below me. Pace of the fouls is slowed down here in the second quarter compared to the first. Lob comes all the way up top. Knight, a nice grab. Turn back left side. Gergen. Now we have a whistle away from the ball. Offensive foul, and Huron, no idea what happened. Must be on Allie Davis. The ball was on the left wing, and the foul came on the baseline underneath. Allie Davis picks up her second, so Hines, Davis, and Carr all have 2 personal here in the second half, or in the second quarter. Huron pulls off the press now, going to pick him up. Looks like mainly zone here, 2-3. Harrisburg works the perimeter. Mason up top. Left side, Durnell. Mason back up top, reverse in the corner, looking inside, trying to get Lawrenson on the post up in the middle. Cross court left side, Durnell. Now top of the key, Mason in the corner, back up top, Durnell. She'll drive, flip back up, open three at the key, no good. Rebound, Allie Davis able to power up and get the loose ball. The missed three there by Tryon. Ball up the floor and thrown away. Allie Davis and Hilton Hines a little disconnected on where that ball was supposed to go. And Huron going to sub in. Haley Rogers in for the first time. She'll come in for Hines. Don't want Hines to pick up a cheap third foul here with the shot clock off at the end of the first half. 2017 Harrisburg. Harrisburg may just try to work it for one. Johnson has Rogers out on her, and Harrisburg just going to let that clock wind inside of 20 seconds to go in the first half. And Huron staying back in that zone so Harrisburg can work it down for a last shot. Left side, Tryon, back up top of the key, Johnson, fakes, goes into the paint, has a lane, scoop shot, no good. Rebound slapped out, picked up by Lawrenson. She misses at the buzzer. Huron held their breath there, but Harrisburg can't convert, and at the half, it's a 3-point game. Harrisburg 20, Huron 17. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes. Run down our scores and halftime stats, 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course. Proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
It's Tiger Radio. It's Matthew. Let's join the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Halftime at the Huron Arena, doubleheader. We're halfway through the girls' game. Harrisburg a 20-17 lead. Harrisburg never trailed in the first half, getting off to a 7-0 start, and Huron has been hanging in there and currently down by 3, as I said. We'll get to the stats coming up. Huron, we'll go to a scoreboard update here now. Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Not a lot going on here in the afternoon at this time. Boys JV today, Huron, a 57-49 win over Harrisburg. Sophomore game was all Harrisburg. They defeat Huron 73-37, and that's your Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. 2017, Harrisburg leading at the half. We'll take another community campus timeout of 2 minutes, run down the stats, 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Visit Sun Gold Sports in downtown Huron at Center Plaza or online at sungoldsports.com, or call Stephanie at Sun Gold Sports at 605-554-0248. Screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, awards, banners, and sporting goods. Sun Gold Sports, 289 Dakota Avenue South, Center Plaza in Huron.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You've changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Teresa pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Halftime, girls game. It's Harrisburg 20, Huron 17. Again, Huron did not lead at all in that first half. Harrisburg off to a 7-0 run. Scoring in the first half for Harrisburg, Maya Johnson had 2, Logan Durnell 6 on a pair of threes, McKinley Lawrenson 5, 2 points Jada Mason, a free throw Claire McCallum, and 2 points apiece Bria Miller and Lincoln Tryon. For Huron, 8 points for Hilton Hines, 3 for Allison Janes and Jency Gergen, 2 for Chloe Carr, and a free throw for Abby Harrington. Shooting the first half, Harrisburg 7 of 24, 29%, 2 of 14 on threes for 14%. Huron only 11 shots off in the first half, 4 of 11 for 36%, 2 of 4 on threes. Rebounding is a big edge for Harrisburg. Harrisburg was 17 rebounds, almost half of them offensive, so I wasn't imagining that Harrisburg was getting a lot of offensive rebounds. Harrisburg 8 offensive, 9 defensive rebounds in the first half for a total of 17. Bryn Van Bakkeren and McKinley Lawrenson each have a 3 for Harrisburg, as does Claire McCallum. For Huron, 10 rebounds, and 8 of the 10 from Allie Davis. It did seem like she was getting rebounds. I didn't realize she had all but 2 of them in the first half for Huron. Other stats we have: turnovers, 5 for Harrisburg, 9 for Huron. And that's about the extent of it here for the first half. And again, Harrisburg a 20-17 lead here in our girls' first half of the doubleheader. Neither team's back on the floor. The boys getting their warm-up shots now. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes, come back and set up our second half. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Bettering yourself or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Ready to go with the second half. I'm Jeff Duffy here at the Huron Arena. Huron Tiger basketball doubleheader on a Saturday afternoon with the Harrisburg Tigers. Another doubleheader on the road Tuesday at the Mitchell Corn Pals with the Colonels. I would expect a packed house at the Corn Hut for that doubleheader on Tuesday. Girls at 6 o'clock, boys at 7:30. Usually in our dreams, but that's what we hope for. Next Friday is our first home and away, our first mirror scheduled game of the season. Lincoln home and away, girls on the road, boys at home. And right now our plan is to have the girls on KOKK, the boys here on Tiger. We'll clarify that once it gets a little closer, but we have some equipment issues depending who's doing what game. My equipment will work on either station. Matt Watson's equipment pretty much just works the best on KOKK, so we should be okay for next week anyway. Start the second half, Harrisburg with possession. On the right side, go inside, Lawrenson, low post, kick back out, Johnson. Johnson, corner of the lane, bothered there by Juergens. Get it back up top, Durnell. 3 for Johnson's, way short, and the rebound corralled in by Hines. Up the floor, Juergens, cross court. There's Davis running for the layup. Huron the transition basket off the missed shot. Huron within one, 2019, first bucket of the game for Allie Davis. Huron stays in their 2-3 zone. Van Bakern, cross court, right side, top of the key, Johnson. Johnson again flips Durnell. It's 4 out, 1 in with Lawrenson posting up. Another 3. Durnell drops it in for Harrisburg. Her third 3 of the game. She's got 9 total. And the lead back at 4, 23-19. Harrisburg, 1 minute gone in the third quarter. Janes will bring the ball up against Van Bakern. Stop left side, has it to Hines. Johnson on her. Hilton gets a screen, goes away from it though. Backs her way in, cross court, Janes. 3 short. Oh, almost caught the rim. Rebound underneath for Lawrenson. Lawrenson brings it up herself, flips in the corner. Durnell, the ball nearly knocked away by Hines. Get it back up top, Van Bakern. Van Bakern at the key. Drives in, flips back, long 3. Lawrenson in and out. Kind of a line drive shot. Rebound for Carr. Cross court, Huron in transition again. Bounce pass, Davis from Juergens for the layup. Huron finding the transition game. Huron back within 2, 23-21. 6:09 to go here in the third quarter. Johnson comes over on the left side. Lawrenson pops out. Go up to the high post now. That's Mason. She'll go hard to the hoop. Nice play. She faked right. Spun to her left. Nobody ever got in front of her. Jada Mason, her second bucket. 25-21. Harrisburg lead back at 4. 2 minutes gone plus here in the third quarter. Juergens gets a screen. Top of the key. Looks back right. Davis wants 3. Too strong. Long rebound. Harrisburg gets the rebound with Van Bakern. Flip in the corner, Lawrenson. Van Bakern, top of the key. Huron stays zone. Johnson. Johnson looks left. Back up top, Johnson. Johnson a couple of dribbles. Now popping out is Mason. And we have a 3-second violation on Harrisburg. You don't see those called a lot these days. But that will turn the ball over to the Huron Tigers. With 5:16 to go in the third quarter, Jency Gergen in for Huron. Pressure in the backcourt by Harrisburg. Janes bringing the ball up. Van Bakern locked up with her in the front court. Janes looks left to Davis. Davis on the left wing. Top of the key, Hines. Hines wants to drive down the lane to the block for 2. Hines in double figures. She's got 10. Huron back within 2, 25-23. 3 minutes gone, third quarter. Van Bakern, both teams picking it up a little bit here now offensively after a sluggish first half. Johnson flips back up top, Mason, left side. Long 3, Van Bakern is short. Rebound comes straight down to Durnell. And Harrisburg will get another opportunity, yet another offensive rebound. That one was a tough one. There's a steal, though. Gergen steps in front of Johnson, makes the steal into the front court, knocked away and stolen right back by Johnson. So we just swapped turnovers. Here comes Harrisburg. Mason on the baseline. Durnell. Drive by Van Bakern. Attracts the basket. Count it. She's fouled. Van Bakern, her first bucket of the game. And Harrisburg up 4 with a free throw pending. Chloe Carr picks up her third, the first player with that many in the game, and that will get her off the floor as Addie Knight back in for Huron. And the and one opportunity for Bryn Van Bakker. Missed it, but nobody blocks out Johnson, and she gets the layup. Johnson came in from the top of the key. Nobody blocked her out, and it ends up being a 4-point play for Harrisburg. They're up 29-23, another offensive rebound. Huron needs an answer here midway through the third quarter. Nice wraparound pass. Davis puts it up too strong. Great wraparound by Hines, but Davis couldn't put down the 7-footer. Harrisburg can extend the lead. Huron's been their own worst enemy here in the third quarter. Low post, Lawrenson. Kick out, Johnson. Here's the feed. Lawrenson again splits the double team, bakes it in for two. Lawrenson with 7, and Harrisburg opens up an 8-point lead, 31-23, 6-0 run, 3.5 minutes to go. Third quarter. Huron needs an answer on offense. Gergen on the left wing. Long three for Jency. Yes! Jency Gergen, her second three, and that was deep outside. And we have a timeout on the floor. 3:20 to go, third quarter. Harrisburg 31, Huron 26. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 seconds on Dakota Sports.
Game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
3:20 to go in the third quarter, and Huron uses a timeout. They have the lead cut now to 31-26. Jency Gergen has been a spark off the bench, hitting those threes. Huron's used 2 timeouts. Harrisburg has used 1. Spread out 3-2 or 1-2-2 zone by Huron this trip. High post, new girl in the game. That's Allison Flanagan. 3 is blocked, but comes right down to Flanagan, who banks it up. No good. Rebound and a foul on Huron. Durnell's 3 was blocked by Gergen, but it came straight down to Flanagan, who missed, but another offensive rebound by Harrisburg. This one by McCallum puts her at the line for 2. Foul is on Janes, her first. But Huron is just getting killed by the Harrisburg offensive boards. First free throw no good. One more for Harrisburg, and McCallum will get 1 out of 2. She's got 2 points. Lawrenson back in for Harrisburg after a brief rest. 3 minutes exactly to go here in the third quarter. Harrisburg up 32-26. Huron has never led in the game. Into the front court. Knight has it on the wing and traveled with it. I saw her move both feet. Easy call for the official, and Harrisburg a chance to extend the lead. And Huron again continues to really be their own worst enemy here, it seems like. 32-26, Harrisburg leading. Their biggest lead, as much as I can recall, has been 8 points. Lawrenson will drive into the paint, slip through a double team, got it to go. Tough shot. Lawrenson has 9 and Harrisburg up 8. 34-26. Full court pressure. Lob comes up ahead to Gergen. And then nice catch by Harrington down floor underneath. Layup is good. Huron gets the ball down the floor without the dribble. The layup for Addie Knight, her first bucket of the game. We have a whistle away from the ball, and evidently Abby Harrington did something underneath there with Claire McCallum. I did not see what happened. That was away from the ball. Second foul on Harrington. Third team on Huron. There's been no fouls on Harrisburg here in the third quarter. Carr is back into the game for Huron. I believe Davis just checked back in as well. Harrisburg run the out of bounds on the baseline right below me in the corner. Up top, wide open 3, Van Bakker, and it's good. Van Bachern with the 3. Harrisburg leads by 9. I believe this is their biggest lead of the game. 37-28, 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Allie Davis on the right wing. Double screen up top, and I think that's going to go on Johnson as she decided she was just going to run through Gergen and Hines. Maya Johnson picks up her third, and that is the first here of the third quarter on Harrisburg. But again, it was a double screen on her. She decided, I'm going to plow right between the two. She'll come out as Darnell back in for Harrisburg. You're on down 9. Need to come up with some offense here. Late third quarter. Carr in the corner. Up top, Gergen. Gergen a couple of dribbles. Brings it back up top. Right side, Janes. James, a couple of dribbles, has a lane, leans in, gets it. Got a little bump there from Van Bacher and Allison James. Her second bucket here, needed that one. Now need some defensive stops. Harrisburg quickly in the front court. Dernill up top, Van Bacher and Lawrenson will give in the corner, Dernill. Here's the drive into the paint. Not much there. Long 3, Van Bacher in and out. Rebound and 2. Huron girls knock it away from each other. And Harrisburg will get another opportunity. Mason back into the game for Harrisburg is coming off is Flanagan. Minute 18 to go, third quarter. Harrisburg up 7 with the ball. Lob into Lawrenson. Goes up over Davis. Count it. She's fouled. Lawrenson with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Davis picks up her third foul, I believe. It is her third. Juergens in, Davis out, and Knight going to come back in for Huron as well. Knight wanted to check in, and one official is trying to keep him from shooting the free throw. Lawrenson hits the free throw anyway, and that allows Knight to come into the game. 12 now for Lawrenson. 7 have come here in the third quarter. And Harrisburg, their biggest lead of the game, 40-30, with a minute 15 to go in the third quarter. Full court pressure now. Janes will get it across the timeline. Watched out there by Mason. Bounce pass, Knight. Addie Knight looks to the left, had a screen. Now left side, Hines. Hines at the key. We're inside of a minute to go, third quarter. Hines, left side, Janes. Janes gets the screen. Roll by Carr, can't get it to her. Janes will drive hard to the hoop. Foul going to go on Mason. Mason blocked the shot, but they say she caught a little of the arm. Allison Janes will shoot 2. First free throws of the second half for Huron. Following Mason is her second and the second team on Harrisburg. 49 seconds to go, third quarter. Free throw, back of the iron, no good for Janes. Huron just not helping themselves a lot here. One more shot for the senior, Allison Janes. It's good, 1 out of 2. She's got 6. 40-31, Harrisburg. 49 seconds to go, third quarter. Steal by Knight on the press. Missed the layup. Rebound underneath for Hines. Gets it out to Juergens. So Huron does get the steal, but missed a layup. Still a chance to score. Inside Carr. Her defender fell down, and Carr takes it in for the layup. Mason fell down, gave Carr a wide open layup. Huron within 7. Harrisburg breaks the press into the front court. Dernill. Dernill brings it back out. Shot clock off with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Coach Meyer says, let's go for one. Lawrenson outside, gives to Mason on the wing. Had the cut to Lawrenson, didn't get it to her, and I don't think the coach was happy with that. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Lawrenson on the drive, goes into a triple team. Shot up, count it, she's fouled. Boy, she went crashing into Addie Knight. And the foul's on Knight. If the foul was on somebody else, I'd take it, but I thought Addie Knight drew a charge there and didn't get the call. Addie Knight with the foul, that's her second. And free throw is no good. Rebound, and the ball knocked away. Last touch by Harrisburg. Huron, though, just 1.7 seconds to go. Boy, that was a tough one for Huron to take, because it looked like Addie Knight had the position underneath. 42-33, Harrisburg, 1.7 seconds to go, and that will end the third quarter. Harrisburg up 9 as we head to the fourth. Community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Truly the right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Well, both teams really cleaned up their shooting in the third quarter. Huron 7 of 10 from the field. I still haven't done Harrisburg's complete chart. Harrisburg 8 of 14 from the field, but Harrisburg still getting up more shots than Huron. And that has been a point of contention here as Huron getting beat on the offensive boards. Inbounds comes to Janes to start the fourth quarter. Gets Huron in the offense down 9. Davis left wing. Boy, they've really been going after Hilton Hines. It's been mainly a box and one, it looks like to me. Drive baseline. Janes to the hoop for 2. Allison Janes been attacking the basket here in the second half. She's got 8. Huron back within 7. Full court pressure. Harrisburg overhand pass, get it into the front court. And can set up the offense now with Maya Johnson. Give to Lawrenson, left side, Van Bakkern, I believe. Here's Mason inside, Lawrenson around Carr, banks it in for 2. That scoop shot, Lawrenson really taking control here in the second half as she has scored 11 of her 16 here in the second half. Harrisburg back up by 9, early fourth quarter. Allie Davis on the right wing. Huron's got to get some offense going. Top of the key, trying to post it up to Hines, and she's going to be fouled from behind by Maya Johnson. That'll be the 4th foul on Maya. She's had the main defensive assignment on Hilton Hines in this game. Now they're showing man-to-man now, but I think I've seen a mix of man-to-man and a box and one on Hines. Now they will bring Johnson off with that 4th foul. Bria Miller, sophomore, back in for Harrisburg. Lob comes all the way up top to Carr. Flick back to Hines. Hines, couple of dribbles, has to pick it up. Davis isolated on the right wing. She'll drive on Mason, power way up. Again, no good. But Allie Davis will get herself to the line to shoot 2. And Huron's been able to attack the basket some, especially in the first quarter, and just haven't been able to get that shot to fall to maybe give themselves a momentum-changing three-point play, but still 2 shots for Allie Davis. First one is good. Davis with 5, all here in the second half. Fouls on Jada Mason, her 3rd. And quickly 2 team fouls on Harrisburg here in the fourth quarter. One more shot, Allie Davis. Got them both. She's got 6. 44-37, Huron within 7. Huron pressing full court in the backcourt. Lawrenson and Davis. Lawrenson in the front court. Gets it in the corner. 3 for Durnell is good. Boy, that just stubs your momentum. Durnell with a 3 in the corner. She's got 4 threes for all 12 of her points. Harrisburg up 10. 47-37. 6:25 to go in the game. Knight top of the key. Right side Juergens. Juergens, there's the roll. Wide open is Carr for the layup. Juergens and Carr with the pick and roll. 5 for Chloe Carr. Huron back within 8. Got to get some stops. Pressure in the front court. Harrisburg breaks. Van Bakkern will drive. Kick out in the corner. Durnell, another 3. Got it again. Logan Durnell has 15 points on 5 threes, and Harrisburg up 11, 50-39. Inside of 6 minutes to go in the game. Juergens gives to Hines. Hines isolated out there, gets a screen from Carr, comes left. Hines on the drive, kick out. Davis for three, right wing, got it. Allie Davis with the three ball. She's got 9. Timeout Huron. Huron down 8, 50-42, 5:35 to go in the game. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Forish a call today. See the best.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Here on Community Campus Timeout, home of $40 credit hours, best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Harrisburg brings the ball up. Huron actually pulled the press off after calling the timeout. Huron 2 timeouts left. Drive by Van Bachern, gets by Davis, goes with a wild scoop, no good. Rebound by Davis. Nice move, but couldn't finish the shot. Huron a chance to cut the lead, down 8, 5:15 to go in the game. Davis, high post, lost her dribble, back up top. Carr, swing it right side to Hines. Hines has a lane, hard to the hoop, 4-2. Hilton Hines with the bucket. She's got a dozen here on 4 for 4 from the field here to start the fourth quarter. 5 minutes left in the game. Harrisburg is up by 6, 50-44. Harrisburg works it around the perimeter. Up top, Lawrenson. Hard to the hoop. Again, going to be fouled by Carr. This should be before the shot. Chloe Carr, though, picks up her 4th foul. Foul came well before she got to the basket. Now one of the officials having a word with Maddie Juergens about something. First team foul in Huron in the fourth quarter. Harrisburg has 2 with 4:44 to go. Harrisburg 50, Huron 44. Lawrenson way outside against Carr with 4 fouls now. Right side, Durnell. She's at the hot hand. Drives hard to the hoop for 2. The first 2-point shot of the game for Logan Durnell. 52-44. Harrisburg up 8. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Drive by Hines. Has a wide open lane for 2. They just let her go once she got by the first defender. 14 for Hines. Huron back within 6, but defensively got to get some stops. Durnell drives, kick back out Lawrenson. Left side Van Bachern. Van Bachern dribbles now in the corner. Drive Durnell again, and a blocking call going to go on Hilton Hines. Hilton picks up her 3rd. First foul, though, of the second half. She played a long time with 2 fouls. 2 team fouls apiece now. With 4:02 to go in the game, back in for Harrisburg is Emerson Goldhammer, as the Harrisburg Tigers will inbound it right below me to my right. Lob comes all the way up top. Durnell, cross court. McCallum, one dribble. Now Durnell, Van Bachern, Harrisburg being patient. Cut back door, McCallum, and she threw it away. Deflected by Knight, picked up by Davis. Davis into the front court. Still on the drive, takes it all the way in. Blocked by McCallum. Davis really kind of forced the issue there. And Huron can't convert. The lead remains at 6, 52-46 Harrisburg. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Harrisburg again looks to be working the shot clock some here. Spread the floor. Get some backside cutters, I'm sure. Durnell back up top, Goldhammer. Now Lawrenson. Lawrenson, free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound out long to Hines. Huron needs to capitalize. Juergens into the front court. Picked up the dribble. Cross court, Davis. Takes the 3. No good. Rebound Lawrenson. That would have been a big hit for Huron. 3 minutes to go in the game. Harrisburg up 6 with the ball. Lawrenson down the floor, goes flying in, no good. Forced the action. Harrisburg didn't like the call, but they could have just as easily called a charge on that, perhaps. Huron again a chance to cut the gap. 2:45 to go, down 6 with the ball. Hilton Hines hands it off to Juergens. Juergens at the top of the key. Backdoor pick, nothing there. Davis thought about the three. Go inside to Carr. Knocked away. Good defensive play coming across that time by McCallum. Huron will maintain possession. Shot clock, though, down to 11. Janes back in for Huron along with Gergen as Juergens comes off and Davis comes off. 52-46 Harrisburg, 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. Huron has never led. Janes on the outside as Hines, top of the key. Hilton goes hard to the hoop. Left-handed scoop. Again, will not drop. Hilton Hines will get free throws, but again, Huron, I don't think Huron has had one opportunity in the game. The shots sometimes you just get it to drop in by accident, but it hasn't happened for Huron. Free throw for Hines is good. The foul is on Goldhammer, her second, third team on Harrisburg, 2:24 left in the game. 15 for Hilton Hines. She has scored 5 here in the fourth quarter. Free throw pending for the junior. Got them both. Huron back within 4. Closest Huron has been, I believe, is 1 point early in the third quarter. Johnson gets it up ahead to Lawrenson. Lawrenson comes over to the Harrisburg bench, and Meyer wants a timeout. 2:15 to go. Harrisburg 52, Huron 48. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino-protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. 52-48, Huron hanging around in this game. They were down by as many as 11. Have it down to 4, but Harrisburg has the ball off their own timeout. Harrisburg 3 timeouts remaining. Huron has 2. Again, Harrisburg going to spread the floor, run the shot clock. We're still over 2 minutes left in the game. Johnson comes up to the top of the key. 2 minutes to go, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Lawrenson hands it off. Right side, it goes to Johnson. They'll go inside to Lawrenson. Double team, ball knocked away on the floor, jump ball. And as the breaks go, it stays with Harrisburg. But just 3 seconds on the shot clock here for Huron. Huron almost got the turnover. So Harrisburg's got to inbound it and find an open shooter. Boy, the inbound girl was moving. The inbound girl moved. That's a travel. They called a foul on the inbounds, and how do they not call that? The official's right there. The inbounder for Harrisburg moved 2 steps to her right. You can't do that on a dead ball. Lawrenson will be at the line for 2, and now Cody Kaufman is asking the official what happened there. I mean, that was plain and simple a missed call. Lawrenson will shoot 2 as she was fouled by Chloe Carr, and that's the 5th on Chloe Carr. She leaves having scored 6 points. Fouls out with 1:50 to go. Lawrenson will shoot 2. First free throw is no good. A little poetic justice there as Harrisburg's getting a chance to score after they should have had a turnover. One more shot for McKinley Lawrenson. Missed them both, but offensive rebound, Maya Johnson, and a fresh shot clock for Harrisburg. Now Huron comes out, timeout Harrisburg before a foul on Huron. Timeout Harrisburg, 1:46 to go in the game, 52-48 Harrisburg. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute, or what are we doing here? 30 seconds, 30 on Dakota Sports.
Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Well, remains 52-48, and Harrisburg getting some breaks here. That was a huge one at the beginning of this possession, and the possession continues. Harrisburg will inbound in the middle to Mason. She's at the top of the key. Still a 4-point game, 52-48 Harrisburg. Outside Van Bakker, and she'll dribble to the left into the paint. Stop. Guarded closely by James. Back out to Lawrenson. Lawrenson will hand it off to Johnson. Reset the offense. With James out on her. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Drive by Johnson into the paint. Scoop shot. No good. Rebound on the floor. Who's got it? James has it. Huron trying to get a timeout. Now we have a jump ball. Possession will go to Huron, and Cody Kaufman is upset that he did not get a timeout awarded on that. Huron will get possession at least and a chance to make it a one-possession game. 1:14 left. Finally, Huron gets their hands back on the ball. Full court pressure, Harrisburg. And Hilton Hines will bring the ball up. 9, 8 to go. Huron's got to score twice, down 52-48. Davis on the right wing. Not much movement here as we're down to 58 seconds to go. Huron taking a lot of time here. Lob goes down to Hines at the low post, double teamed. One dribble back out. 3 for Davis. No good. Rebound and going to be last touched by Knight. Was a good look for Alley, did not go. 45 seconds to left. Huron still got one foul to give. They're going to press full court here against Harrisburg. Still 52-48 Harrisburg. Lob comes in on the run into the front court. Van Bakker now throws back to Mason, and then Van Bakker goes crashing into the Harrisburg bench, as does one of the officials as well. Still not the bonus. Harrisburg will inbound it here. Why are we setting up for a free throw here? It's the fourth team foul. Fouls on James. Her second, so the next foul does put Harrisburg in the bonus. 38 seconds left, 52-48 Harrisburg. Harrisburg looking inbound. Mason gets it in the middle to Van Bakker, and she's going to be clubbed by Davis. Allie Davis picks up her fourth, and Bryn Van Bakker at the line to shoot 2. She has 5 points, is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Going to be a 2-possession game, irregardless here. The big thing is if there's a miss, Huron needs to block out and get a rebound. Because the offensive rebounding by Harrisburg's really been the big difference in this game. Free throw is short, and Harrisburg has not been hitting their free throws. They're now shooting under 50% for the game. They're 0 for 3. Now 1 of 4 here in the fourth quarter. The lead is 5, 53-48. And back in is Goldhammer for Harrisburg, pressing full court. James in the backcourt, lost her dribble. Now gives to Davis. Huron's got to hurry, but Harrisburg making him run some clock here. 28 seconds to go. Allie Davis, top of the key. Left side, here's the drive by Gergen, gets cut off. 3 for Janes, got it! Allison Janes, a 3 with 19 seconds to go. Huron back within 2, 53-51. Timeout Huron. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor clothing for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is the proud sponsor of Huron Tiger Sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University. That's Huron Community Campus, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Huron back within 2 on the Janes 3, 53-51. Harrisburg lead cut to 2. Remember, Huron has never led in this game. Haley Rogers played briefly in the first half. My guess is try to get a steal. If you don't get a steal, you're going to have to foul right away. Huron showing the full court pressure here as Harrisburg will inbound it at the far end of the floor from me. 19 seconds left, 53-51 Harrisburg. Harrisburg now you can move. Inbounds to Johnson. She's fouled immediately. She'll get 2 free throws. Johnson has 2 points in the game, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Foul on Maddie Juergens, that is her second. And 2 shots here for Maya Johnson. Huron really needs her to miss at least one of them to make it keep it a 1-possession game. Free throw, no good. The door open. Next up, you have to get a rebound if she misses the second one. Gergen and Davis back in. Juergens and Rogers out. 17.9 seconds to go in the game. Harrisburg up to a second free throw for Maya Johnson. Missed them both. Rebound is on the floor. Harrisburg gets yet another offensive rebound. Lawrenson. And then a foul going to go on Huron. Cody Kaufman upset with the official on something on that. Hilton Hines with the foul, her fourth, and that has been the story of this game. Harrisburg has just dominated on the offensive boards. Jada Mason will shoot 2. First one is no good. I have Harrisburg 1 of 7 from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. Huron still has a timeout in their pocket. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 for Jada Mason. She's got 5 points. 11 seconds left. Huron has to go the length of the floor and get a 3. Inbounds to Hines. You got to hurry. Maya Johnson with her. Hines into the front court and a timeout by Huron with 6.8 seconds to go. I believe this will be a 30 as that's all that Huron has left. So we'll just keep it right here. 54-51. Harrisburg leads. Now Huron is out of timeouts. Harrisburg still has 2 remaining if that comes into play. Huron's trailed by as many as 11, as I said, never have led in the game, but have just played well enough to keep themselves in it. And the one big there's 2 big differences in the game. One, Harrisburg has, it was a big offensive rebounding advantage at halftime, and I'm sure it's even larger now. That's been an advantage for Harrisburg, but Harrisburg is shooting well under 50% on their free throws. That's what has helped Huron stay in the game themselves. So Huron out of timeouts. Need a 3. 6.8 seconds to go. Hines will inbound to Knight. Hand it back to Hines. Hines top of the key. Step back. Fakes. Got to put it up. Knight puts the shot up. It's a 2 at the buzzer. And Harrisburg will hang on to win by 1. 54-53. Huron did not get the shot they wanted, and Harrisburg ekes out a 54-53 win over the Huron Tigers. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes, do a very quick Gary Zell Autoglass post game, then get set for our boys matchup next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them at 1159 Dakota Avenue North or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Gary Zell Autoglass is a proud supporter of Huron High School sports and the Tiger postgame show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Autoglass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Autoglass in Huron.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Went down to the final possession, but Harrisburg hangs on to win the girls' game 54-53. Nice comeback by the Huron Tigers, but the Harrisburg Tigers have just enough to get the 1-point win. 4 minutes after 3 o'clock, KIJV, AM/FM in Huron. Quick rundown of the scoring. Harrisburg now 4-2 on the season. Logan Dernill, 17 points. 15 of her 17 came from the three-point arc. McKinley Lawrenson added 16. 6 points for Bryn Van Bakkern, 5 for Jada Mason, 4 for Maya Johnson, and 2 points apiece Claire McCallum, Bria Miller, and Lincoln Tryon. For the Huron Tigers, now 3-4 on the season. 16 points for Hilton Hines, 11 for Allison Janes, 9 for Allie Davis. 6 points, Chloe Carr and Jency Gergen. 4 points for Addie Knight, and a free throw for Abby Harrington. Shooting in the game, I had Huron 18 of 32. I don't have my calculator out, but again, 32 shots. That's 1 a minute. And you'd like to see more than that in a high school basketball game. Huron, though, I did have Huron shooting 70% in the second half, 14 of 20. Harrisburg for the game, 19 of 41. That's just, I'd say, about 46, 47%. They also shot well in the second half, 12 out of 20. Do have the official stats, so we'll do some of those now. Official for the game, Harrisburg, 20 of 46. For 43.5%, 6 of 22 on threes, 27%. Huron was 18 of 31 for 58%, and 5 of 11 on threes for 45%. Rebounding, we'll just go right to that. Harrisburg had 27 rebounds, 13 offensive, 14 defensive. Huron had 18 rebounds, 2 offensive, 16 defensive. So a big day there for Harrisburg. And again, the offensive rebounds were the major difference for Harrisburg. Huron stayed in it as Harrisburg did not make their free throws. I had Harrisburg on free throws, 8 of 20, while Huron was 12 of 16. Those are the totals. Harrisburg wins the girls' game 54-53. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute, come back and talk to the boys' coaches. Scott Langrock, head coach of Harrisburg. Tim Budnigan, head coach of Huron. Langrock and Harrisburg 4-1. Huron and Budnigan 3-2. We'll talk to Coach Langrock next after this community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance.
Here goes Scott Langrock in 3, 2, and 1.
1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at Pop? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Continue our pregame here, getting set for our boys' half of the doubleheader. Huron Tigers, Harrisburg Tigers. Harrisburg boys are 4-1. Scott Langrock, their head coach. And, Coach, you got to be pleased at 4-1, especially when you look at, not hardly any experience at all. A big senior class from last year. But you put some guys on the floor, and they've made some plays.
Yeah, we are happy about that. But, you kind of flush the first 5 games, and you just worry about the Saturday afternoon ahead of you. So that's kind of where we're at today. But yeah, we're happy with the guys. They're competing and learning and getting better every day. So we'll take that as we start January.
And just looking at your lineup here, you do have some length out there, and I'm sure some athleticism as well. And you always kind of build with what you have.
Yeah, for sure. And we do. The Tap kid has just been a really nice defensive player for us. And Nolan Kroll at 6'2", 6'3" as a guard gives you some athleticism and some length at the guard defending. And obviously Costain in the paint, kind of protecting the rim a little bit and cleaning up rebounds. And Stellan Larson's been a really nice job. He's a little more physical, so he can guard that 4-man from the other team. So we're doing a pretty good job defensively, getting better. I don't think we're there yet, but we're getting better, and there's signs pointing in the right direction, at least defensively.
Now, Huron Tigers today, I know you and I had a conversation about boys basketball back in September. Huron does have some good guys back, and obviously they pose a lot of challenges.
Oh, man, yeah. They're going to be – this is a team that's just going to continue to get better. It's a scary time. I don't know if it's good or bad to play them early in the year, but I guess we'll just see how it shakes out. But, yeah, they got to me, it's a 3-headed monster, and it's only going to get better and better as they find a couple more pieces that just – identify their own roles. Some of those other guys are figuring out where they can contribute, and they'll get that figured out. So maybe it's good we're playing them early January, but obviously Elwine Porish and the Davis kid they're just really good basketball players, and they got that length and physicality. So it's going to be a huge task today.
Scott Langrock, head coach of the Harrisburg boys. We'll talk to Coach Bud next after this community campus timeout on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
With Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron.
Here go Bud in 3, 2, and 1.
Cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats of Pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Here, our pregame here, getting set for our boys' half of the doubleheader. Huron in Harrisburg. Tim Budnigan, head coach of the Huron Tiger boys, joins us here. Tigers with a record of 3-2 on the season, have been off for 9 days. And coach, first things first, it's just time to start playing some ball.
Yeah, it is. We're tired of practicing against ourselves. We went Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, came off Wednesday, came back Thursday, Friday. Last night we were tired of practice against each other. So hopefully that tonight we use that energy. We use what we've learned throughout the week, and we're ready to go.
Now, Harrisburg comes in, kind of an interesting situation. They lost all their starters, have very little experience back from last year. A couple guys graduated, one guy was injured, but yet here they are 4-1 and just knocked off Mitchell.
Yeah, well, Costain, played last year. He's a load inside. They're athletic on top, taps, 6'6", long, athletic. Their guards shoot the ball well, and when they make a lot of threes, they're going to win some games. They did that against Washington, made 8 threes, made 7 threes the other night against Mitchell. So we got to make sure that we're out on the three-point shooters. We got to make sure that we're making it really tough for them to get the ball down the court. We're trapping the ball, trying to get out of the ball handler's hands, just try to wear them out until we get to the fourth quarter, and hopefully we'll be a little bit fresher because we'll rotate a lot of dudes in.
Tim Budnigan, head coach of the Tigers. Again, Coach Budnigan, brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Community Campus Timeout on Dakota Sports.
Up, bettering yourself, or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Are you looking for an easier way to get supplement to your calves? Check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
And we are back at the arena as getting set for our boys game. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. In the final girls game, Huron never led, had chances. Harrisburg, though, wins 54-53. Roosevelt girls defeated Rapid City Central 39-35. Into the third quarter, girls, Washington 52, Pierre 39. Midway through the fourth quarter, Stevens 54, Jefferson 34, and that's the rundown of AA girls scores. Boys scores, not much out there. Sioux Falls, Washington leads Pierre 50-46 at the end of the third quarter, and that's what we have for your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Harrisburg comes in with a record of 4-1 for the boys. Huron at 3-2. Harrisburg has no starters back from last year. They had one returning starter, but he had an injury in football, and the ensuing surgery basically took him out for his senior year of basketball. So there's two guys, I think, that did get a little varsity time last year, but otherwise it's kind of a new deck for Coach Scott Langrock. Caden Anderson, a 6-foot senior. Isaiah Tapp, a 6'6 senior. Nolan Kroll, a 6'3 senior. Stellan Larson, a 6'3 junior. And Aiden Costain is a 6'6 senior. Harrisburg is coming off a win over defending state champion Mitchell on Tuesday that snapped Mitchell's 22-game winning streak. Huron starting as they have just about every game this year except for one. Trace Wenz is a 6'2 senior. Colton McNeil, 5'11 senior. Bubba Peterson, a 6-foot senior. Blake Elwine, a 6'9 junior. And Anderson Porish is a 6'5 sophomore. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our boys game tonight, Joe Schroeder, Scott Sani, and Andy Deinert. I believe that's Alexandria and Mount Vernon. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Good crowd here for a Saturday afternoon. Again, for the Huron girls, this is their last home game till the month of February. They are on the road, I believe, for the next 6 games, including Tuesday at Mitchell and Friday at Sioux Falls Lincoln. The doubleheader Tuesday in Mitchell will be a 6 o'clock tip-off for the girls, followed by the boys. My advice is probably get to the Cornet early. That's probably going to fill up with the 2 Highway 37 rivals meeting on Tuesday night. And again, just like the girls, the Harrisburg boys have uniforms that they're a little better, but not much better than the girls. They have the burgundy or brown, whatever that color is, with black numbers and yellow outline. So hopefully I can catch on to that a little bit, but again, they're still hard to see. Isaiah Tapp will jump against Blake Elwine as we are ready to go with our boys matchup. Huron coming towards me and Harrisburg away from me for the first half. The tip controlled by Harrisburg. Back to Costain, and Caden Anderson will get Harrisburg into the offense. Tried to get the steal there. Elwine went to Costain. Tapp has it on the left wing. Backs out against Porish. Top of the key, Kroll. And almost a travel there by Harrisburg. Huron staying right with them. At the top of the key, that's Kroll again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Tapp has a drive, and the ball knocked away by Elwine. Shot up no good by Costain, and picked up by Huron. Huron, Porish into the front court. Porish spins, has to shovel it back to Peterson. Peterson, head fake, backs it out. Top of the key, right side Wenz. Wenz, a long 3, right wing, got it! Trace Wenz drains a 3 to open the scoring. 3-0 Huron. Harrisburg works against the trap of Huron. Cross court, Tapp has the ball. Tapp hard to the hoop, blocked by Porish. Out of bounds, will stay with Harrisburg. We can see Tapp attacking the basket, and of course Harrisburg's seen the scouting report on Huron. Attack Huron defensively, make them make defensive plays at the basket. That's what Harrisburg has done so far. Harrisburg on the inbounds, up top Anderson. Anderson looks right to Tapp. In the corner, Kroll. Open jumper is in and out, no good, and Elwine grabs the rebound. Elwine into the front court. Left side, 3 for Pori, short. Rebound by Larson for Harrisburg. Larson into the front court, shadowed out there by Bubba Peterson. Tapp has it on the right wing. Tapp back top of the key. Looks left, gets it to Kroll. Or Larson, excuse me. Back it out now, back top of the key. Harrisburg being patient. Costain going to try and drive in on Elwine with the muscle. Cut off, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3 for Harrisburg is good. Quick release by Caden Anderson. We're tied at 3. 6:10 to go, first quarter. Peterson into the front court, has it on the right wing. Porish, top of the key. Harrisburg mainly a man-to-man. Tap on Elwine, as I figured they would. Peterson will back it out at the top of the key. Drive on Costain, and a Foul going to go on Harrisburg. Too bad, too, because Peterson dished it out to Elwine, who hit the 3. Aiden Costain with the foul, first of the game. Here on a run, the out-of-bounds play on the baseline below me. We're tied at 3, just over 2 minutes gone. In our boys' game, lob comes all the way out to Bubba Peterson. Costain on him. Go to the low post, double team there. Now single team as Elwine against Tapp. Spins, goes up hard, shot is blocked, and Costain has the rebound. Harrisburg flips off to the right side in the corner. Anderson, he wants to go baseline, cut off though by McNeil. High post Costain, he's going to drive in on Elwine. Go around Elwine, put it up, and a foul on Elwine. Pretty tough call to go against Huron. That looked like good defense. And Elwine was protesting, and Budenhagen was saying, I think what Budenhagen's saying, if you're going to let him play like that, when Huron has the ball, you got to give Elwine that play. Costain at the free throw line. First one is good, and Harrisburg has a 4-3 lead. Costain, the son of Renette Costain, the volleyball coach at Harrisburg, has won several state titles. Costain, second free throw. In and out, no good. Rebound tapped way out, and Trace Wen's able to grab it. Harrisburg up 1. We're at 5:23 to go, first quarter. Elwine into the front court. Elwine out there with Tapp on him. Lost his dribble. Porish comes out to help out. Porish, long 3. Got it. Looked like it banked. We'll take it. Porish with the 3. Huron up 6-4. 3 minutes gone in the game. Kroll into the front court. Has to back it out against Wenz. Bounce pass on the baseline. Now I see Davis Chase is in for Huron. Costain tried to put his shoulder down into Chase and lost the ball. Turnover back to Huron. Didn't even see Chase check in. 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Huron up 6-4, and Harrisburg on defense now. Still looks straight man. Elwine tries to spread the floor outside. Porish on the left wing. As he has Larson on him, low post. There's a spin move by Elwine. Went right around Tapp for the layup. First bucket of the game, Elwine. Huron up 8-4. 4.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Loose pressure in the backcourt. Anderson has McNeil on him. Pitch it back to Kroll. Kroll on the right side. Little switch there up top of the key. Larson in the corner. It's Tapp. Now back off left side, Anderson. Anderson looking left, now picks up his dribble. Right side, here's the drive. Larson, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson fakes the 3, wants to drive, spin. 5-4 on the shot clock. Hard to the hoop. Blocked by Elwine as the shot clock ran out. So what do we do here? That was Costain that went up with the shot. He blocked it as the shot clock was running out. So the shot clock's at 0. What are we going to do? There must be going to put 1 second on. There was 1 second left when Elwine, I don't agree with this because there was 1 second on the clock when Elwine blocked it, then it went out of bounds. So they're just saying the shot clock froze. 1 second on the shot clock, Costain catches it, and a shot clock violation. Great defensive stop by Huron. They'll get the ball back with 3:49 to go here in the first quarter. Harrisburg has their first substitution. Creighton Gibbon, a 6'3", junior. I believe if you remember your 70s high school basketball in South Dakota like I do, his grandfather played on some very good Lennox teams in the early 70s. Only I would know that. 3 for Wenz, in and out. Rebound Harrisburg. Grabbing that one, Kroll. Kroll gets it up ahead to Larson. Open 3, right side, Kroll, no good, and Porish has the rebound. Porish up the right side of the floor, stops. Cross court to Elwine. Elwine lost the ball off his foot, but last touched by Harrisburg. They're going to say it came off of Kroll. Maybe a break there for Huron. I didn't know that anybody touched it. If anybody from Harrisburg touched it, I thought it was Tapp who was guarding Elwine, I believe. Elwine will inbound, come all the way out. Mason Juergens in. Davis Chase. Here's the roll. Davis Chase wide open. He got the dish from Elwine. Davis chased with the bucket. Huron up 10-4. 7-0 run Huron as we near 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Harrisburg Little ball fake, drive to the hoop. Shot over Elwine, no good. Rebound, and Elwine able to rip it away from Larson. Elwine into the front court. Go low to Porish this time, and he gets bumped going to the hoop. Made the shot, but going to say the foul came on the floor. And Huron will inbound it on the baseline. We have subs coming in. Gibbon with the foul. First on Gibbon, second team on Harrisburg. Colby Hofer in for the first time for Huron. McNeil back in the corner. Hofer with the ball. Hofer a couple of dribbles up top. Mason Juergens, left side McNeil. Elwine pops out right side, fakes, takes one dribble, nothing there. Spins, got to get rid of it. Cross court, finds Hofer on the left wing. Hofer fell down, but it rolls right to McNeil. McNeil on the baseline, got bumped out of bounds, and it'll be Harrisburg ball. A lot of body on the defense there going baseline. Harrisburg, though, will get it off the Huron turnover. Again, some pressure in the backcourt by Huron. Inbounds comes to Anderson. 10-4, Huron leading. 2:25 to go, first quarter. Harrisburg breaks the press in the front court. Gibbon on the right wing now will back it out and reset it for Harrisburg. Gibbon on the right side. Low post. They go inside to Costain. Now Gibbon again. Top of the key, Kroll. Long three, Anderson. No good. Rebound. Davis Chase stepped in and gets the board. Nice block out. Colby Hofer into the front court. Top of the key, Elwine. Elwine almost traveled. Harrisburg thought he did. Juergens up top, now gives back to Elwine. Minute 48 to go, first quarter. Huron up 10-4. Inside, they go to Chase. Little running one-hander, no good. Foul on Harrisburg. Looked like one of those calls where if the shot would have went in, there would have been no whistle when it was short. The foul goes on Harrisburg. 2 shots coming up for Davis Chase. Nolan Kroll with the foul. That's his first and the third team on Harrisburg. Free throw is good for Davis Chase. He's got 3. Trace Wenz back in as Juergens gets a break for Huron. Second shot is good. Chase knocks them both down. He's got 4, and he'll come out as Porish back in. 12-4, Huron leading, and Huron on a 9-0 run here in the first quarter. Minute 42 left to go in the first. Harrisburg working against Huron's pressure. Pass comes in the backcourt. Anderson behind the back, trying to get away from McNeil. Double team, threw it away. Bounce pass up ahead. Here's the wide open layup. McNeil for 2. Huron's pressure defense causes the turnover. McNeil with the bucket. Huron up 14-4. Minute 29 to go in the first quarter. Community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
30-second timeout taken by Harrisburg. Huron now on an 11-0 run to lead 14-4 with a minute 29 to go in the first quarter. Bubba Peterson back on the floor for Huron. And Huron still showing the full court pressure. Pass comes in the backcourt. Caden Anderson. Anderson, bounce pass in the middle. Nice pass to Kroll. Kroll feeds underneath. Reverse layup for 2 to Costain. That time they broke the press, got the layup. First bucket in a while for Harrisburg. 14-6. Huron. Bubba Peterson in the corner. Couple of dribbles. Now stops at the key. Right side, it's Elwine. Tap on him. Pull up. 18-footer. No good. Rebound, though. McNeil goes in there and kicks it out, but then has it knocked away. But a steal by Wenz. Wen stepped into the double team and went through, got the steal, got the layup. Harrisburg nearly throws the ball away again against the Huron pressure. Kroll will get it across the timeline. Huron's lead back at 10. 38 seconds to go, first quarter. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Elwine, but Harrisburg keeps control. Trying to be patient yet. Anderson at the top of the key against Peterson. Tap, mismatch there with McNeil. Can't go anywhere. Back up top. 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Kroll on the dribble. He'll pull up. 18-footer baseline. No good. Rebound tipped right to Wins. Huron has 14 seconds to work with. Elwine into the front court. Top of the key. Dribbles left. Into the paint. Lost the ball. And Harrisburg going to pick it up. They have 2 seconds. And long shot off at the buzzer. After one, it's Huron 16. Harrisburg 6. Community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Truly the right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Quinter Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Start the second quarter, Huron up 16-6. Stats from the first quarter, Harrisburg 2 of 11 from the field, Huron 6 of 10. Huron will have possession to start the second quarter. And Trace Wenz will bring Huron into the front court. Wenz, left side McNeil. McNeil lob back door and overthrows Elwine. And, I thought maybe that was touched by Tap. I guess next it was a lob on the other side of the lane to Elwine, but way overthrown. Huron turns the ball over. Harrisburg will get it back, still working against the press. New man in there for Harrisburg. David Doe, a sophomore, in for the first time, I believe. Doe has the ball, open three in the corner, short. Offensive rebound, Tap knocked away by Wentz, but then Doe had it, but then could not keep control of it. And there's Trace Wentz again. He's had a sneaky good season so far defensively as he knocked that ball away and forced the turnover. 30 seconds into the second period, Huron up 10, Elwine. Deep three, left wing, air ball, might have been partially blocked by Tap. Here comes Harrisburg. Anderson into the front court. Whip it in the corner. Tap against Porish this time. Shoots over him. They're going to call a foul on Anderson. Porish had the hands out there. Hand check, I'm sure. First foul on Porish. First team on Huron. Haven't had a lot of fouls called here to this point in the game. Early second quarter. Harrisburg run the out of bounds. Costain has it in the corner. Up top, Larson. Now it's Anderson. Low post, there's Costain against Chase, shoots over him, no good. Elwine gets the board, and he's going to be fouled from behind by, I believe, Stellan Larson. Larson will pick up his first. At one team foul apiece here in the first minute of the second quarter. Anderson Porish will get it into the front court. Dribble off to the right. Huron trying to spread the floor. Straight man here yet by Harrisburg. Screen for Porish up top, hands it off to Elwine. Blake at the top of the key, double team now, gives back to Wenz for three, yes! Wenz has 8, a pair of threes, Huron up 13, 19-6. 6:42 to go here in the first half. Drive down the floor, Anderson lost it on the way up, and a foul gonna go on Elwine. That's gonna be number 2 on Blake. It was a wild shot by Anderson. Elwine's going to pick up his second. We'll see if Huron makes a move on the bench at this point. Right now, they are not. He's the first player with more than one foul in the game. Inbounds comes left side to Larson. Huron up 13, minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Anderson off the left wing. Doe at the top of the key. Right side, long three is good for Harrisburg. That was Stellan Larson. Harrisburg back within 10, 19-9. Davis Chase flips right side to Wenz. Huron going to sub in at the next whistle. Chase underneath, ball fake up, draws contact, he'll get two. And Aiden Costain picks up his second foul. And Davis Chase will shoot two. Davis with 4 points. So 2 team fouls apiece, and 2 big men. Big man for each side has 2. Free throw is good for Chase. Ty Kleinsasser, the sophomore, in for the first time for Huron, and the 8th grader Carter Porish in. Both Porishes on the floor. I think this might be the first time that has happened. I could be wrong on that, but I think this is the first time Anderson and Carter have been on the floor at the same time. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound out to Doe. Huron's up 11. Harrisburg will get the ball up ahead to Krull. Now Anderson, top of the key, gets a screen. Anderson comes back left. Krull in the corner, head fake. Krull back top of the key. Krull looks left, hands it off to Larson. Comes back right side, wide open three. Anderson, it's good. You can't leave him alone. Anderson is second three. Harrisburg within 8, 20-12. 5:44 to go in the second quarter, and there's a travel on Porish. Did that stutter step way outside. You see that called so much on high school players. Creighton Gibbon back in for Harrisburg as Tapp comes off the floor. 20-12, Huron leading, 5:42 to go here in the first half. Caden Anderson gets him into the offense, almost threw the ball away. Here's the drive by Krull, cut off by Kleinsasser. Around the perimeter, drive, Gibbon with the jumper in the paint. It's good. Nice body control by Creighton Gibbon. That brings Harrisburg within 6, 20-14. Porish on the left wing. Back up top, Carter Porish. Now Anderson comes to the top of the key. Again, Elwine off the floor right now, but he's going to come back in. Low post, Carter Porish at the block. Has to kick back out. Wins, right side. Three for Kleinsasser. Got it. Kleinsasser got knocked over afterward as well. No call. Huron up 9, 23-14. Inside of 5 minutes to go, first half. Here's the drive, wraparound pass underneath, shot up over Porish, no good. Well defended by Porish as Larson missed. And Huron with the ball. Porish on the drive, spins back. Top of the key, it goes to Carter Porish, now Kleinsasser. Huron right now an 8th grader and 2 sophomores on the floor. 3 sophomores on the floor. Kleinsasser traveled underneath as he was trying to get the ball out as he was triple teamed. Peterson, McNeil, and Elwine in. Carter Porish, Kleinsasser off, as is Anderson Porish. 4:27 to go in the first half. Huron 23. Harrisburg 14. Huron continues to pressure in the backcourt. Krull working against Peterson. Gets it across the timeline. Open three, right wing, no good, and wins with the rebound off the miss by Larson. Trace into the front court. Left side, Peterson fakes, drives, puts up the running one-hander, no good. Rebound for Harrisburg. Krull into the front court, down 9 with the ball. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Caden Anderson way outside, open three in the corner. Larson, that one short. Elwine has the rebound. Quick release three. Elwine into the front court looking. Top of the key, goes through a double team, and foul going to go on Tapp. Could have been a travel on Elwine. I think Tapp was on the bench as long as Elwine was on the bench. Well, Gibbon with the foul, not Tapp, so the second foul on Gibbon, third team on Harrisburg. 3:46 to go, first half. Pass comes all the way out to Chase. Right side Elwine, fake. Step back three. Tapp, I think, got a piece of that. Air ball, and Harrisburg clears it out. Right side, there's the three for Gibbon. It's good. Creighton Gibbon with a three. Harrisburg again within 6, 23-17. With 3:25 to go in the first half. Low post, the ball forced into Chase, knocked away. Here comes Harrisburg into the front court. Kroll backs it out. Harrisburg a chance to cut the lead. Long three is good for Anderson. 3 threes in the first half for Anderson. Harrisburg was down 12. They're now down 3, 23-20. I think they were down 13 at one point. Huron's got to get something going on offense again. Lob comes in on the baseline to Elwine against Tapp. Drives in, triple team, shoots over it off glass, too strong. Harrisburg has the board, a chance to cut the lead some more or even tie it with a long ball. 23-20, Harrisburg, Huron leading. There's the three for the try, yes. Kroll with the three, and just like that, Harrisburg has tied it at 23 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. 9-0 run by Harrisburg, all on threes. Elwine with the Euro step, off balance, no good. Huron really forcing up some bad shots. Now Harrisburg looking for just their second lead of the game. They led 4-3. Now a chance to get the lead here as Huron has went into a funk offensively, and Harrisburg has taken advantage. Tapp on the outside, top of the key. Flips back right side. Larson on the drive. Hand check call. Going to go on Bubba Peterson. Peterson will pick up his first and the third team on Huron. 3 team fouls apiece. Miles Knorr, a sophomore, in for the first time for Harrisburg as Gibbon comes off. Now Elwine off the floor too. Didn't see who came in for him. Lob comes all the way up, top of the key, Tapp. Now left side, Harrisburg behind the back dribble by Anderson. Harrisburg being patient again. We're inside of 2 minutes to go in the first half. Cross court, Tapp wants to drive on Chase. Stops, shoots over Chase, got it. Isaiah Tapp, his first bucket, and just like that, Harrisburg leads 25-23. I believe it's an 11-0 run by Harrisburg to take the lead. Peterson falls down, lost it, and Tapp picks it up, and Harrisburg's got a 3-on-1. Down the floor all the way in, layup no good. Porish with the rebound, and he's fouled. Well defended back there by Porish. That'll be the 4th team foul on Harrisburg. Next one would put Huron in the bonus. Foul on Larson is his second. Elwine back in, Juergens back in for Huron as Wenz comes off the floor, and Peterson, I believe, came off the floor. 25-23, Harrisburg leading as they're on the run right now. I believe it's been 11-0. Left side, Porish. There he goes inside to Juergens. He's double teamed. Kick out 3. Chase too strong. Rebound, and Tapp able to take it away from Huron. And Huron down the floor, or Harrisburg down the floor. Drive, little gliding, one-hander, no good. Tapp with the rebound. His putback doesn't go. Another rebound by Harrisburg, and this time they'll take it out. Long three, no good, and Porish with the rebound. 43 seconds to go. Huron has not scored in quite some time. Down 2. Porish at the top of the key, goes through a double team, and a foul going to go on Harrisburg. Porish was kind of out of control. That's a break for Huron, and that will put Anderson Porish to the line for 2. Anderson with the foul. That'll be his first. 34 seconds to go in the first half. Harrisburg now leading 25-23. They have outscored Huron 19-7 here in the second quarter. There's the free throw, good for Porish. First point Huron has scored in quite some time. He'll have a chance to tie it here. Kleinsasser back in for Huron as Chase comes off. One more shot for Anderson Porish. He'll get them both. We're tied at 25. Shot clock is off. We'll see if Harrisburg tries to hold it for 1. Anderson being shadowed by McNeil. Give it back up top. Harrisburg looks like they are milking clock. Caden Anderson has McNeil on him out near to the timeline. Dribbles slowly to his right. 18-17 to go in the half. Ball knocked away by McNeil. It is over and back. I thought McNeil touched it. Now the officials are going to come together. Right now they're calling over and back. I thought McNeil got a hand on it, and if he did, it would not be over and back. And it is going to be Huron ball, and Langrock is not happy, and he might have a case there. Hey, we'll take any break we can get. Wenz and Chase in for Huron. And McNeil came out. Somebody else has to come out. Juergens will. So now Huron has 14.5 to work with to try and break a 25-all tie here before halftime. Lob comes back court. Elwine, he's got tap on him. Chase comes out with the screen. Nothing there. 7 seconds to go. Give it back to Wenz. Now Elwine, a deep three, short. Rebound, and boy, they let him play there because Larson slapped the back of Porish. But at the half, it's Harrisburg and Huron tied at 25. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes, come back and talk with Huron Tiger girls coach Cody Kaufman. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located on 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porish a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
1340 KIJV is Tiger Radio. It's halftime. Let's join the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Halftime at the Huron Arena. Boys game tied at 25. Girls game tonight. This afternoon, Huron never led. Got it down, but lost by a point. And head coach Cody Kaufman joins us here. And Cody, when you have a game like that, it just comes down to so many little things. We certainly got killed on the offensive rebound. Sometimes that just means you just need to maybe battle a little harder on that. I give the girls credit; they did keep themselves in the game.
Yeah, I thought that I didn't like our defensive execution. I didn't like our defensive efforts. And that all boils down to, you can play good defense or make them miss a shot, but if you don't get that rebound, that possession isn't done, and that continuously happened all night long, I thought. Even in the first half when we only gave up, 20 points, and down 17-20, I just didn't think that our defensive execution was there. Too many times we let the girls get to the lane, and we lost 20, we lost number 10, and they led them in scoring with 17 and 16. So, I didn't like our execution. I didn't like our effort on the defensive end. And when you score 53 points, you scored 20 in the fourth quarter and you shoot 58% from the field, you like your chances of winning the game if you show up and give any effort at the defensive end.
We had some good things there. We just struggled scoring in the first half, especially the first quarter. It was good to see, starting the second half because they were concentrating so much on Hilton. Finally, Allison James got loosened up a bit there, as did Allie Davis. Allie Davis, every game we watch her play now, she's showing why she's one of the best javelin throwers in the state. That girl is strong.
Yeah, and we're just waiting for, it's a confidence thing with Allie, just waiting for her to burst on the scene, and we saw it tonight. I mean, I see, on this she's got, what did I see, 9
points.
9 points, but also, and then she had 9 rebounds as well, right? So, and those are the types of efforts we need. She has to play the best player on the team, but we need her to do those type of things. And I thought she played really well tonight. I thought she rebounded well. One of the few, girls that did rebound the ball well tonight. So, this is Allie's best game. I know that she won't like that because, the way that the outcome of the game, but we need her to keep building on that.
And Allie Davis is our Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game. And like I said, Allison James, she started to hit some shots in the second half. She started taking shots in the second half, which was a big difference, And I just see a big difference there. You could tell, even though, she got her minutes last year, you could tell she wasn't completely back from that ACL, which is about 2 years ago now. But she just looks so much smoother, so much quicker, and a lot more confident.
Well, and the biggest key offensively, right, is I think we had 9 turnovers at half, and we ended with 11.
Yep.
So when we take care of the ball and we get shots, and this is the common theme if you listen to me on the radio, right, is we had 31 shots, they had 46, and they had 13 offensive rebounds. Like, that's what we need. We need more of that. Taking care of the ball, getting shots. We shot 58% from the field, so anytime we got a shot, there was a dang good 2 out of 3 were going in. We just had to get them in the first half, and then in the second half we got them, but we couldn't make them stop making them either. So, and we dug ourselves a hole, and it got to 10 or 11. I don't even know how big it got. I think maybe 11.
I think they had at least 11. They might have been up by 12 at one point.
And I'm sitting here frustrated with, our effort on the defensive end and our energy, and we never led. We never
we didn't fold either,
right? We just kept battling, and we gave ourselves a chance at the end. Now, regretfully, I wish I wouldn't have called a timeout at the end there. I wish we would have just went and played fast, see what would happen. When I call a timeout with 5 seconds left, that's just not enough time to get something real good, especially, with where we're set up and stuff. So, live and learn. That's a mistake on my part, and I'll make sure the girls know that. But, there's no time to hang our heads now. We got to turn around and we got to play tough on Tuesday, and we got to play a Mitchell team that is very similar to Harrisburg, right? Harrisburg just beat them by 2. Harrisburg beat us by 1, so we know we can play with them. We just got to show up and have the effort and energy, especially on the defensive end, to do so.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tigers. The girls fall 54-53. And again, Allie Davis, our Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game. Halftime of the boys, we're tied at 25. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 1 minute, run down the stats, and get ready for the second half here on Dakota Sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger Sports.
Halftime here at the Huron Arena, tied at 25. Huron and Harrisburg in our boys game. Let's give you the stats for the boys. In the first half, Harrisburg balanced scoring. A lot of guys got into the swing of it. 9 points for Caden Anderson, all on threes. 5 points for Creighton Gibbon, and 3 points apiece for Aiden Costain, Stellan Larson, Nolan Kroll. 2 points for Isaiah Tapp. For Huron, 8 points for Trace Wenz, 5 for Anderson Porish and Davis Chase. 3 points, Ty Kleinsasser, and 2 for Colton McNeil. Shooting in the first half, Harrisburg 9 of 28, 32%, but 6 of 13 on the threes for 46%. Huron 8 of 19 from the floor, 42%, 4 of 10 on threes. Huron with 19 rebounds. Nobody has more than 3. Harrisburg has 12 rebounds. Nobody with more than 3. Harrisburg 4 turnovers. Huron has 8 turnovers here as we head into the second half. Huron led. Biggest lead by Huron was 13 early in the second quarter, but then Harrisburg actually rallied and actually took a lead by 2 points, but right now tied at 25. So ready to go with the second half. Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. AA Girls Finals, Roosevelt 39, Rapid City Central 35, Washington 74, Pierre 53. Stevens defeated Jefferson 59-40. That's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Start the second half. Harrisburg with the ball first. Costain at the high post. Looking around, flips back to Anderson, top of the key, wants to drive, goes with the scoop shot. He saw Elwine there, took something off it, missed it. Rebound by Elwine. Open three, Wenz is short, comes straight down to Tapp. So 2 quick shots to start the second half, neither successful. Harrisburg has the ball. Kroll up top has Anderson, bounce pass to Costain against Elwine. Costain will kick back out to Kroll, Kroll. Now Tapp at the top of the key, right side. Here's a lane for Larson, double team, splits it and traveled with it. Again, Elwine came over to help out defensively and the extra step trying to split through. And Huron gets the ball off the Harrisburg turnover. Still tied at 25. We're early in the second half. Neither team has scored. Elwine way outside. Porish comes to the left wing. Now McNeil flashes out right side. Wenz bounce pass to Porish. Nice catch over there. Porish will back his way in. Cut off nicely by Larson, but steps to the hoop. No good. Gets his own rebound. Back outside Elwine for 3. No good. Blake has not been able to hit the shot here so far. And the rebound, Harrisburg in the front court. It's Tapp. Tapp into the paint, shoots over Elwine, blocked by Elwine, but nobody went after it. Comes right to Harrisburg, who gets a jumper for 2 from Kroll. It was blocked by Elwine, but nobody went after the ball. Kroll just stepped in and hit a 17-footer. Harrisburg back up by 2, 27-25. Porish on the baseline, trying to lean in, lost his dribble, needs some help. Finally gets it back to Peterson way outside. Peterson into the paint, now backs it out, left side. Elwine, quick release 3, in and out. Offensive rebound, Porish with the putback. Anderson Porish has 7. And we're tied at 27, 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Harrisburg working against some Huron pressure, 4 o'clock, KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Kroll on the outside, dribbles off to the left, shovels it off to Anderson. Anderson drives into the paint and is fouled by Wenz and somehow got that to go. A chance for the old-fashioned three-point play for Caden Anderson. Trace Wenz with his first foul. Harrisburg up 2 with a free throw pending. Davis Chase back in as Wenz comes off for Huron. Caden Anderson in double figures with the 11. He's the first player, either team in double figures. Free throw in and out, no good. Rebound Chase, outlet Porish. Huron down 2 with the ball. Porish on the drive, double teamed, has to come out, and a blocking call will go on Harrisburg. I believe this will be on Larson. If it is, it'll be his third. Larson with his third. He'll come off the floor as Gibbon comes in. Ty Kleinsasser on the floor for Peterson for the Huron Tigers. Inbounds will come right side to Porish. Porish again attacking the basket and almost lost it. Elwine has the ball tipped and stolen. He was trying to feed it inside to Chase, but it was deflected. Harrisburg into the front court with the ball and a 2-point lead. Spin move by Krull. Back way outside, get it reset to Anderson. With Kleinsasser on him, low post, Costain, he's double teamed. Kick out three in the corner, Gibbon is an air ball, might have been blocked. Rebound by McNeil up the floor. Here comes Porish, left wing. Almost lost it off his foot. Now hand it back to Kleinsasser. Chase on the right side. In the corner it goes to McNeil. And the ball is stolen away. McNeil tried to go inside to Porish, stolen away. And a foul going to go on Huron as they tried to double team Krull in the corner. Huron, though, a couple of mistakes just trying to pass the ball inside. McNeil picks up his first, second team on Huron. We played just over 3 minutes of the third quarter. 29-27, Harrisburg leading. Pressure in the backcourt again with Anderson bringing it up against McNeil. Gets inside of him. Anderson drives, kick out in the corner. Open three, Gibbon. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound tap, his put back, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Porish controls. Porish in the front court, and he's going to be fouled as Anderson cut in front of him. It'll be the second foul on Anderson. Second team on Harrisburg. Wens in, Porish out for Huron. 4:36 to go, third quarter. 29-27, Harrisburg leading. Inbounds Wens on the left wing. Top of the key, it's Kleinsasser. Ty will drive. Hard to the hoop. Gets fouled. But they're going to say foul on the floor. No shot as he did make it. There'll be team foul number 3 on Harrisburg. And that's on Gibbon, who picks up his third off the bench. And that's going to bring David Doe into the game for Harrisburg. So Larson and Gibbon both have 3 personal for Harrisburg. Huron will run the out of bounds on the baseline, far into the floor, right side Kleinsasser. Screen, and there's a foul going to go on Harrisburg as Elwine set a screen and somebody came from behind and just shoved him. I think it was Tapp. Yep, Isaiah Tapp. His first and the 4th team foul. Next one by Harrisburg puts Huron in the bonus. Inbounds, Elwine on the right side. Tapp still on him. Elwine goes in, goes with the left-handed scoop, and he's going to be fouled. Harrisburg wants the travel on that Euro step. And Langrock up near center court to ask the official about that. And that's back-to-back fouls on Isaiah Tapp, and Blake Elwine will shoot 2. Haven't had a lot of free throws shot tonight. First free throw for Elwine is good. He's got 3 points. Huron was 5 of 6 in the first half, and Harrisburg just 1 of 2. One more shot for Elwine, and he'll tie it at 29. Peterson will check in for McNeil. 4:21 to go, third quarter. Tied at 29. Huron had a 13-point lead early second quarter. Harrisburg obviously has come back. Full court pressure by Huron. Harrisburg will bring the ball up with Anderson being shadowed by Peterson. Anderson goes inside Costain on the baseline against Chase. Tries to step, lost the ball, slaps it out. Nice play. Open jumper, baseline, no good. Rebound by Tapp underneath. He'll step in, shoot around Elwine. Again, no good. Costain with the third try, and he's going to get to the free throw line for 2. Huron giving up the offensive boards. Well, had your chances there. And Blake Elwine with the foul, his third. So right now, Porish is getting set to come back on the floor for Huron. Costain, free throw, no good. Remain tied at 29, and Porish going to come in, but come in for Wens. So Elwine is going to stay out there with those 3 personal fouls, and we're just midway through the third quarter. One more shot for the big lefty, Aiden Costain. Missed them both. Offensive rebound, Tapp. And Harrisburg continues to extend the possession. They've had 4 offensive rebounds. Doe wants 3, no good. Tapp with the rebound again. Huron cannot grab a board, but now they finally forced the turnover. Chase got a hand on the ball, and it ricocheted over to Porish. Elwine against Tap. Boy, a lot of contact there. Now Elwine really gets smothered, and Caden Anderson picks up his third. Anderson, I don't think, knew that Elwine was there, and he just ran right into him. Elwine will shoot 2. So Caden Anderson, he has 3 fouls. 3 players with 3 fouls for Harrisburg. That's something for Langrock to think about. 2 shots for Blake Elwine, looking for their first lead since late in the second quarter. Right now, looks like Caden Anderson's going to stay on the floor for Harrisburg. Free throw good for Elwine. He's got 5 points. One more shot for the junior, Blake Elwine. Free throw is good. And a timeout on the floor. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Huron up 2, 31-29. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. First time out of the game taken by Huron. Full court pressure by Huron, trying to get a trap in the backcourt and a foul on Peterson. He kind of bit on the fake by Caden Anderson. Peterson will pick up his second, 4th team foul on Huron, so the next one would put Harrisburg in the bonus for the rest of the quarter, and we still have 3.5 minutes to go. Inbounds comes to Anderson. That's the guy they want to do the ball handling, I think. Being shadowed by Peterson into the front court. They get it to Doe. Now back to Anderson. Cross court. Krull comes to the ball. He'll drive into the paint, back it out. Doe wants 3 in the corner, airballs it, and Porish has the rebound. Anderson up ahead. Davis Chase almost traveled with it. Huron gets it under control. Peterson flips it on the right wing, low post. They get it to Chase underneath for 2. Need to set up the post play a little more. 7 for Davis Chase. Huron up 4. 33-29, 6-0 run. 3 for Krull. Good. There's the quick answer by Harrisburg. They're back within 1. 33-32. Huron in the front court. 1 point lead now. 2:40 to go, third quarter. Inside, off the mark, trying to get it to Porish, and picked out of there by Doe. Doe into the front court for Harrisburg, holds the ball. Go inside to Costain against Chase. Goes around him and shoots over Elwine. Foul going to go on Chase. And 2 free throws coming up for Aiden Costain. Davis Chase with his first. And it'll be the bonus both ends of the floor for the rest of the third quarter. And we still have 2:27 to go. Costain a chance to give Harrisburg the lead back. Down 1. First free throw is good. He is now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. McNeil and Wenz in. Kleinsasser and Elwine come off. Going to kind of watch Elwine's minutes here as he's out. He does have those 3 personal. Costain, one more shot to regain the lead. And does. A 5-0 run by Harrisburg. Now they're up 34-33. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Porish dribbles off to the left. Hands it off to Peterson. Bubba on the left wing against Doe. Foul on Doe, and that will put Bubba Peterson to the line for 2. Bubba has not scored in the game. Will be his first trip to the free throw line. Doe with his first foul, as I said. Peterson, free throw. In and out, went all the way down, popped out. Best he can do is tie it. Larson and Gibbon back into the game, and both, of course, with 3 personal. Now they bring tap out, and that is a reaction to Elwine coming out of the game as well. Bubba Peterson will try to salvage a tie on the second free throw and does. We're tied at 34 with 2:15 to go, third quarter. Caden Anderson gets the ball in the front court. Kroll has it. Top of the key, another wide open 3. It's good. Kroll with his third 3 of the game. He's got 8 here in the third quarter, and Harrisburg up 37-34. Chase on the baseline, wants to back his way in on Costain. Too far underneath, and the ball deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Huron. Harrisburg right now, I believe it's an 8-1 run on Huron after Huron had a brief 4-point lead. Wins on the outside, minute 47 to go. Porish top of the key. Porish will back his way in, traveled with it, changed his pivot foot. Huron turns it over. Huron, Harrisburg a chance to extend the lead here late in the third quarter. 37-34 Harrisburg with a minute 40 to go. Caden Anderson against McNeil. That's been the matchup most of the afternoon. Cross court in the corner. They'll dump it in down low to Costain. He's going to back his way in. Lost the ball. Has to come out to get it. Now the little swim move around Chase. Missed the shot. And Chase has the rebound. Peterson into the front court. Stops on the right wing. Isolated. He'll drive hard to the hoop. Left-handed scoop. No good. And the rebound for Harrisburg. Into the front court, Kroll. He'll back it out with a minute 8 to go in the third quarter. Harrisburg, a 3-point lead and the ball. Here's the cut. Open shot in the corner. 3 is no good. Rebound, and how do you not call that on Stellan Larson? He went right over Porish, and Harrisburg gets another opportunity. Finally get Kroll to miss a shot. 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. Harrisburg up 3 with the ball. They go inside. Costain again has the lane and goes right around Chase for the bucket. Harrisburg up 5, 39-34 with 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Peterson outside. Overhand pass deflected, but they get it to McNeil. Now Porish on the left wing. Porish brings it back up top. About 3 seconds different. Game clock, shot clock here. Porish free throw line gives to Wins. Wanted to pull the trigger, but couldn't get the 3 off. Back up top, Porish. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Deep 3 for Porish. Got it! Needed that one. Anderson. Porish, a deep 3. He's got 10. Huron back within 2, 4, 3. Anderson on the drive to the hoop. And they call a foul on Huron with 1.2 seconds to go. Colt McNeil with the foul. That'll be his second. And at the free throw line, Caden Anderson will shoot 2. He leads Harrisburg with 11 points this afternoon. 2 shots here. 1.2 seconds to go, third quarter. First free throw is good. That's a dozen now for Caden Anderson. Kleinsasser in, Wins out for Huron. The lead back at 3 with 1 free throw left here for Caden Anderson. Anderson's free throw, no good. Rebound, Porish, and that will end the third quarter. Harrisburg 40, Huron 37. Community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Well, we head to the fourth quarter, and what looked to be a high-scoring game through about the first 10 minutes has turned into a low-scoring game. Harrisburg leading by 3, 40-37. Had Huron 3 of 8 shooting in the third quarter. Harrisburg 5 of 15. Harrisburg getting a lot of second and third chance opportunities. Start the fourth quarter. Kleinsasser starts the fourth for Huron. Top of the key, left side. They'll get it to Chase in the corner. Chase brings it back up top. Kleinsasser comes to the ball. Kleinsasser goes through a double team and is fouled. And Huron will inbound it on the baseline. Fouls on Costain, that's his third. So Harrisburg has 4 players with 3 fouls. Nobody, though, with 4. Lob comes all the way up top to Anderson Porish. Gets a screen from Kleinsasser. Now flips back left side to Kleinsasser. Early fourth quarter, Huron down 3 with the ball. Low post, Porish squares up. He wants to drive, cut off nicely by Larson. Back up top. Reset here for Elwine. Elwine backs his way in. Goes with the left-handed scoop. No good. Could not get the shot to drop, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Isaiah Tapp picks up his third. So Caden Anderson, Isaiah Tapp, Stellan Larson, Aiden Costain, Creighton Gibbon all have 3 fouls for Harrisburg, but again, nobody has 4. 2 team fouls on Harrisburg early here in the fourth quarter. Free throw is good for Elwine. He's got 7 in the game. One more shot for Blake Elwine to get Huron within 1. Missed it. Rebound tipped out and right back to Elwine. Huron will get another chance. Elwine takes it in, leans in, shot up, no good. Put back for 2. And Elwine ties it at 40. 7:10 to go in the game. Into the front court quickly comes Crowley. He's had the hot hand here lately for Harrisburg. He'll drive, trying to get away from Kleinsasser. Back up top. Resets. Anderson comes off to the right side. Baseline. Costain, he's just going to back his way in. Double teamed. Back door. There it goes. Foul on Kleinsasser. As sneaking on the back door baseline was Tapp. And he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play ball movement. And Harrisburg got the wide open look. Kleinsasser picks up his first team on Huron. And Isaiah Tapp with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Free throw is good. And Harrisburg back up by 3, 43-40. Huron had kind of a reverse three-point play as Elwine hit a free throw, missed one, but then got the rebound and got the putback. McNeil deep on the left wing, trying to post up to Elwine this time. Top of the key, Chase. Go back door, there's Elwine, fakes, goes up hard. Counted, he's fouled. Great pass from Chase as he got inside of Tapp. Elwine starting to come alive. And he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul on Tapp is his third. I thought that should have been his fourth. Well, okay, now Tapp has 3. And Elwine, a free throw to tie it. Got it. We're tied at 43. Elwine has now scored 6 points here in the fourth quarter, as a dozen for the game. Into the front court, Harrisburg breaks the press. Tied at 43, 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Up top, it's Kroll. There they go to Costain again against Chase. Puts the shoulder down, tried to go back door, not there. Here's the drive. Tapp swatted out of bounds by Chase. It'll still be Harrisburg ball, though. And Langrock is not happy with something with the official. I think it's not from that play, but something back on the Huron offensive end. Harrisburg will inbound it from the corner of the court. Kroll will go back door, knocked away, nearly stolen by Porish. Boy, it looked open briefly there to Tapp, but Porish able to get a hand in there, knock it away. And Harrisburg again will inbound it a little closer to the lane this time. Lob comes out to Costain. Up top now in the corner, there's Kroll. Another wide open 3, got it. Kroll is red hot. He's got 3 threes here in the second half. He's got 14 points. Harrisburg again up by 3. Low post, it was kicked by Harrisburg, but boy, Huron just not getting the defensive stops now. Wenz in and Kleinsasser out for Huron. We're at exactly 6 minutes to go in the game. Harrisburg back up by 3, 46-43. Inbounds comes out to Elwine with Tap coming out on him. Elwine on the dribble, goes into the paint, stops, gets it back up top. Porish into the paint, hard to the hoop, left-handed scoop for 2. Porish with the bucket. Huron back within 1. Timeout, Huron Tigers. 5:46 to go in the game. 46-45 Harrisburg. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
To sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
5:46 to go in the game. Harrisburg 46, Huron 45. Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Sioux Falls, Washington goes overtime to defeat Pierce 77-73. Late third quarter, Roosevelt 41, Rapid City Central 38. It's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Here on some pressure, Harrisburg breaks it. They're in the front court, up 1 with the ball. 5:35 to go in the game. Crawl up top. Bounce pass, there it is to Costain again. Huron coming in to double team. Ball tied up, jump ball, possession with Harrisburg. Just like the girls' game, we hardly had any jump balls. We may have only had one, but when it happened in the girls' game, now it happens in the boys' game. It stays with Harrisburg. Harrisburg will inbound on the baseline right below me with Kroll. Kroll will lob it all the way out to Tap. Low post, there's Costain again against Chase. Tries the dip under, left-handed scoop, no good. Rebound, and Elwine gets control here on a chance for the lead. 5:15 to go in the game. Elwine on the drive and gets the ball stripped away. No call, kind of forced it into a triple team. Harrisburg turns it over. Into the front court, Harrisburg. Kroll bobbles, gets it back up top, and Anderson can reset the offense inside of 5 minutes to go. Tap. Top of the key, here comes Kroll, got to watch him. Elwine pops out on him. Kroll drives to the left, can't get the shot off, kicks back to Anderson against Wenz. 10 seconds on the shot clock, here's the drive. Bank shot too strong, rebound though by Costain, and he's fouled underneath. Huron again gives up an offensive rebound. It's been a theme, whether the girls or the boys, giving up way too many offensive rebounds. Costain will go to the line for 2. He's 50% on his free throws today. Foul on Chase is his second team on Huron. Costain, free throw, good. Harrisburg up 2. 8 points for the big man, Aiden Costain for Harrisburg. One more shot. Got them both, and just like that, Harrisburg stretches the lead back to 3. 48-45. 4:37 to go in the game. Porish into the front court. They go Elwine. Spin move against Tap. Goes with the scoop. It's short. Gets his own rebound. Missed it again. And Harrisburg with the board. A chance to make it a 2-possession game. Anderson in the corner. Open 3. Larson in and out. Big miss there. Porish with the board. Elwine in the front court. Going to drive on Tap. Lean in. That time he gets the call. 2 free throws coming up for Blake Elwine. 4:12 to go in the game. Isaiah Tap now has 4 fouls. I think he's the first player with that many. Either team. Huron's going to have the bonus the rest of the way now. Elwine to shoot 2. Blake's first free throw is good. Huron within 2. Creighton Gibbon in. As Tap comes out, we'll see next time Huron has the ball who takes the defensive assignment on Elwine, because Isaiah Tap's had that job pretty much the entire afternoon. Elwine, second free throw good, hit them both. And Huron takes a timeout. 4:12 to go in the game. Harrisburg up 1, 48-47. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats of Pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Huron timeout. They press again, down 1. Harrisburg gets it in the front court. Ball deflected in the corner, and open 3. There it is. Stella and Larson with a 3. Every time Harrisburg needs a big shot, they get it. They're up 4 with 4 minutes to go in the game. 51-47. Harrisburg been raining in threes here in the second half. Chase for 3, way too strong. Rebound Harrisburg. Now Huron's got to find a way to get a defensive stop. Down the floor, Larson shoots over Chase. No good. Rebound tipped around, and Elwine gets it, and then he's getting hammered on underneath the basket. Finally gets it out to Porish. Cross court. Into the front court. Here comes McNeil. He'll pull it back. Huron needs a bucket here, down 4. 3.5 minutes to go. Porish on the outside will back it out some. Top of the key, it's Peterson. Peterson, right side, it's Elwine. Elwine on the wing. Cross court in the corner. Peterson pulls up with a 15-footer short. Rebound, Harrisburg. Still a 4-point lead, Harrisburg, as we hit 3 minutes to go in the game. Anderson into the front court, now gives back to Krull. Harrisburg wants a timeout. 3:01 to go in the game. Harrisburg 51, Huron 47. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Brushing up, bettering yourself, or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. That's at Huron Community Campus. Harrisburg uses their second timeout. They have all 3 full timeouts remaining. They have a 4-point lead at 51-47 with 3:01 to go in the game. Seems funny, but Harrisburg's only hit 4 threes here in the second half. It seems like they've hit about 9. Anderson on the drive and had the ball knocked away by Wenz, kind of forced it. Huron gets the ball to turn over. Elwine on the left wing. He's going to drive on Gibbon. Off glass for 2. Huron back within 2, 51-49. Huron still pressuring now. Pull it back here with 2:39 to go. 51-49 Harrisburg, and Harrisburg has the ball. Nolan Krull. Up top comes left to Larson. Larson going to go baseline, try to throw inside. Ball on the floor, and they're going to give a timeout to Harrisburg. Huron never got it tied up. And Harrisburg salvages the possession with a timeout. 2:24 to go in the game. Harrisburg up 2. We'll take a community campus timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
In 30 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
6 F-35 fighter jets, 1 NFL team, a trip to the moon. All have $1 billion price tag. Something else that costs $1 billion? Respiratory problems in the beef industry each year. It's time to fight back against these costly respiratory challenges. That's why Purina Stress Care Starters are formulated with RX3 immune support technology. It boosts calves' natural defenses, priming their immune systems from the start. Talk to your Dakota Land Feeds rep today to learn more about Purina Stress Care Starters.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Here on Community Campus Timeout, they offer courses through Northern State University. Inbounds, backdoor, wide open to Stellan Larson. And Harrisburg back up by 4, 53-49, 2:15 to go in the game. Huron's got to answer. McNeil faked the three, back up top. Wenz wants three, no good. Long rebound, and Harrisburg going to grab it in the corner and then hit it off the bank board. Is that going to be Huron ball? Gibbon got the rebound, but then tried to save it in, and I think he actually tried to go cross court. Yeah, he did hit it off the back of the bank board, and Huron will get the ball again. That was a good look for Trace Wenz. Huron, though, will get another chance here with 2:03 to go in the game, and Harrisburg up by 4. McNeil will lob it all the way out to Elwine. Tapp is back into the game. Again, he's out there with 4 fouls. Set the screen. Elwine coming to the right. Now on the drive baseline, lost the ball, and last touched by Elwine. And Elwine's got to keep his composure there as he was complaining to the official that there was no call on the play. So now Huron needs a stop in the worst way, down 4 with 1:52 to go. Huron pressing in the backcourt, lob in the middle, and they do get it to Krull, and now Harrisburg can go into the offense. Gibbon on the drive, and a foul going to go on McNeil. That'll just be the 3rd team foul on Huron. 3rd personal on Colton McNeil. And Harrisburg has just found a way to make their breaks. Before that last timeout, I know Buddenhagen was arguing with the official that they shouldn't have gave the timeout to Harrisburg because it should have been a jump ball. Inbounds underneath, and Larson again gets the short jumper, and Huron down 6. They need to score. 1:34 to go in the game. McNeil in the corner on the right wing. Huron just hasn't got any stops when they needed them. Porish backs it out right wing, top of the key chase. Open 3 for McNeil is way short, and nobody there for the rebound. Out of bounds. Harrisburg will get the ball with 1:19 to go and up by 6. Well, Huron's going to have to make some defensive plays to have a chance from here on out. Inbounds, and just got it to Anderson. Into the front court, now left side Costain. And time is a friend for Harrisburg. Krull on the outside, and we have another timeout for Harrisburg. 7 to go, Harrisburg up 6. We'll take a community campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off a lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Harrisburg with the inbound off their timeout. as we hit 1 minute to go in the game. In the corner, Gibbon thought about the three, passed it out. Harrisburg running clock right now. They have 12 seconds left on the shot clock. High post, the ball knocked away from Costain down the floor. Here goes Elwine, and he goes through a double team. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say, well, it doesn't matter. You get two shots, and the shot didn't go in. The shot would not have counted, though. But Huron does force the turnover, and Blake Elwine will shoot two. Fouls on Kroll. That's his third. And Elwine to shoot two. First one is good. 55-50, going to be a two-possession game any way you look at it here with 49 seconds to go. Harrisburg up 55-50. Elwine, second free throw is good. Got them both. Bubba Peterson going to check in for Trace Wenz, and Creighton Gibbon going to come back in for Harrisburg. Huron has the lead cut to 4, but they got to force another turnover just like before. Huron trying to trap the ball, get it ball up ahead to Anderson. He'll cross the timeline, left side Costain, and Huron's going to come up and foul. Got to give one more, though, before they can put anybody to the free throw line. 41 seconds left in the game. Harrisburg 55, Huron 51. Harrisburg inbounds right in the middle to Larson. Now dribbling through is Kroll, and a foul going to go on Huron, and Nolan Kroll will come to the line. Kroll will have his first chance at the free throw line. He had 8 points in the third quarter. That really got Harrisburg going. His 14 total for the game. McNeil has fouled out of the game. I was short a couple fouls on him. Colt McNeil fouls out of the game, having scored 2 with 38 seconds to go. And that will bring Ty Kleinsasser in for Huron along with Trace Wenz. Going to be a two-possession game any way you look at it here with Nolan Kroll at the free throw line and up 4. First free throw is good, and it's a 5-point game. Huron has 2 timeouts remaining. Harrisburg has 1. One more shot for senior Nolan Kroll. Got them both. Harrisburg has made the plays they've needed to. 6-point game. Huron's got to get a 3. Well, they go inside to Chase. Hard to the hoop. Counted, he's fouled. That'll work. Davis Chase went hard to the hoop as they went inside. I don't think Harrisburg was expecting that. With 32 seconds to go, Davis Chase will have a chance to make it a one-possession game. Peterson back in for Huron and Gibbon back in for Harrisburg. Davis Chase has 9 points as he'll try to complete the old-fashioned 3. Free throw is no good. Rebound on the floor. Harrisburg fell down. Travel. It will be Huron. You had 2 Harrisburg players with the ball, Costain and Gibbon. It's a travel, and Huron will get the ball back. It's still a two-possession game. 30 seconds left, 57-53 Harrisburg. Tapp is back in for Harrisburg. Wenz back in for Huron. Inbounds comes to Elwine. 3 in the corner. Got it! Elwine, a deep 3 in the corner. Huron a timeout with 25 seconds left in the game. The first 3 of the game for Blake Elwine. Huron's within 1, 57-56. 25 seconds to go. Timeout Huron. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Truly the right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
25 seconds left, 1-point game, 57-56 Harrisburg. Huron's going to press full court again. Each team has 1 timeout left. Inbounds goes into the corner to Kroll, and a very quick whistle on Kleinsasser. They really didn't even let Huron set up on defense. That whistle came out awful fast. Ty Kleinsasser will pick up his second, and to the free throw line again is Nathan Kroll. He just hit 2. 24 seconds to go, 57-56 Harrisburg. Free throw is good. The lead is 2 with 1 free throw pending. Wens back in for Huron and Tap back in for Harrisburg. Got to block out on this. Second free throw is good. 4 for 4 from the free throw line at crunch time for Kroll. 59-56, 20 seconds to go in the game. Elwine gets the screen, top of the key. Can't get the 3 off. Wins a deep 3, right wing. Yes! Wins a deep 3 off the right wing. We are tied with 11 seconds to go. Trace Wens, that was an NBA 3 off the right wing. We're tied at 59 with 11 seconds to go in the game. We'll just keep it here as Huron just used their final timeout, and it is just a 30. So 11.8 seconds to go. Tied at 59. Harrisburg still has 1 timeout in their pocket. Huron was down 6. I think it was 57-51 if I remember right. Bottom line is Huron has come back to tie it, a 3 by Elwine and now a 3 by Trace Wens. Harrisburg will have to go the full length of the court, but they got 11 seconds to work with and a timeout. Peterson's back in for Huron and Gibbon is back in for Harrisburg. And Langrock was, well, now they want to bring Tap in, so they do. I'm not sure what that was all about. So Harrisburg has to go the length of the floor. Huron is pressing. Lob will come to Kroll, coming up the right side of the floor. Gets away from Mason Juergens, who's in the game. Ball knocked away. He does keep it under control. Now Tap, 5, 4, 3. Anderson shoots at the buzzer, way off the mark. Will go overtime. Overtime at the Huron Arena, tied at 59. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
And we are back here at the Huron Arena. 4 more minutes up on the scoreboard as the Harrisburg Tigers and the Huron Tigers are tied up at 59. Davis Chase will jump against Isaiah Tapp. The tip is going to be picked up by Porish underneath the basket. He goes through a double team and gets fouled. 2 shots on the way for Anderson Porish. Stellan Larson picks up his 4th. Larson and Kroll both have 4 fouls, as does Tapp. Colt McNeil's already fouled out of the game for Huron, and the free throw good for Anderson Porish. And Huron, I believe, first lead since early in the 3rd quarter at 60-59 Huron. Second free throw is good. Got the shooter's roll. Huron up 61-59, just underway in our overtime. Anderson into the front court, works the perimeter, cross court, Kroll with the ball. Kroll, top of the key, wants to drive, cut off, almost a travel there by Larson. Kroll goes into the paint, double teamed, has to kick out to Tap. Tap goes into the paint, shoots over Elwine, no good, and Chase with the board. Huron up 2 with the ball, 3.5 minutes to go in OT. Elwine on the drive, stops. Cross court, there's Wenz, low post, they go to Chase, too far underneath, has to kick out. 3 for Elwine is good! Elwine with the 3 ball, Huron up 5, 64-59, with 50 seconds gone in overtime. Outside, it's Kroll in the corner. Larson trying to get away from Peterson into the paint, and a foul going to go on Peterson. Boy, a lot of contact between both players, we'll just say that. Bubba Peterson picks up his 3rd, and 2 free throws coming up for Stellan Larson. Larson, first trip to the free throw line. He's got 10 points in the game, hit a big 3 in the 4th quarter. And Budenhagen's really barking at the official, and the assistants come over to get him off the floor. Free throw good for Stellan Larson. Harrisburg has hit their free throws here. They were 7 of 7 in the 4th quarter. Now hit their first one here of overtime. One more shot for Larson is good, and Harrisburg has hit their free throws. Huron up 3, 64-61, inside of 3 minutes to go in overtime. Wenz comes out at the top of the key. Huron can afford to be patient now with a 3-point lead. Elwine, left wing, lost it, gets control of it. Tap out on him. Elwine, cross court, dangerous pass, got it to Wenz. Bounce pass back to Peterson, top of the key. Huron being patient here as we had 10 seconds on the shot clock. Elwine, top of the key. Peterson fakes. 5-4 on the shot clock. Elwine baseline, kicks out. Wenz 3 at the buzzer. No good, and then they're going to call, I think, a goaltend on Elwine. The ball never went in the basket, I'll say that much. And I think he did beat the shot clock. So Harrisburg gets the ball back, down 3 with 2:17 to go here in overtime. 64-61, Huron. Anderson goes right side. Huron wanted to travel, didn't get it. In the corner, Larson back up top. Here's Anderson. Anderson in traffic. Wide open 3. Tap. It's short. Rebound, and Anderson Porish with it. And then Wenz gets run over by Kroll. And I believe that's number 5 on Kroll. Kroll, who had the hot hand for Harrisburg in the second half, he is fouled out of the game. He is the first Harrisburg Tiger to foul out with 1:57 to go in overtime. And 2 free throws for Trace Wenz. Hit the big 3 that sent us to overtime after Huron made a defensive stop. Free throw, Wenz is good. Huron up by 4. Each team has had a starter foul out of the game. Colt McNeil for Huron. Nolan Kroll for Harrisburg. Wenz, second free throw is good. Calmly puts them both down. He's got a baker's dozen, 13. Huron back up by 5. Harrisburg breaks the press into the front court. Gibbon back in, low post. They go to Costain. Back door to Tap. And a tied up jump ball. There's Trace Wenz again. Defensively, it's still going to be Harrisburg ball. And Langrock now barking at the official. Wenz, a nice defensive play, but Harrisburg will keep the possession but lose the arrow. 1:46 left in overtime. Huron up 66-61. Gibbon will inbound it. Looking, goes right underneath, and a foul going to go on Porish as he got a step behind Stellan Larson, it looked like. Larson will shoot 2. Porish, just his second foul. And obviously, we're bonus both ends of the floor the rest of the way. 1:46 left. Huron up 66-61 in overtime. And the free throw is good, and Harrisburg continues to knock down the free throws. They are 10 of 10 here in the fourth quarter and overtime. Stellan Larson is 3 for 3. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Wenz grabs it. And you're on a 4-point lead and the ball, minute 40 to go in the game. Elwine into the front court, top of the key. Looks left to Ty Kleinsasser, who's in now. Kleinsasser on that left wing. Porish steps up, right side to Wenz. There they go to Elwine. Tap on him, double team, kick out. Baseline, there's the fake by Porish. Now hands it back to Kleinsasser. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Right side, wide open three for Wenz. No good. Had a wide open look. Rebound for Larson. Harrisburg can cut the lead. Porish almost got the steal as he stepped in front of Gibbon. Minute 8 left here in overtime, and Peterson in for Wenz. Huron 66, Harrisburg 62. Harrisburg will inbound from the sideline by the Tigers Huron student section. Outside to Caden Anderson. Anderson has Bubba Peterson on him. Left side, the ball nearly slapped away, and Larson traveled with it. Tried to force it through a double team, and this time Langrock telling Stellan Larson, just calm down. You don't need to force it. Now Wenz in, Peterson out with 1 minute exactly to go in overtime, and Huron up 66-62. Harrisburg full court pressure. Wenz looking to get it in. They get it to Elwine, right back to Wenz. Wenz will weave through traffic into the front court. Now gets it to Kleinsasser, and the ball thrown away. Picked up by Tap. Tap down the floor, takes it in. Layup no good. Put back though for Costain. Huron turns it over, and it costs them. Harrisburg back within 2 with 45 seconds to go in overtime. Timeout Harrisburg. We'll take a community campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Their child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porish a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
And we're back here off the Harrisburg timeout. Huron with the ball. Kleinsasser in the backcourt. 40 seconds to go. And, well, Harrisburg going to let Huron dribble it out here some. Huron up 2. Just going to play defense here. Elwine on the drive. Stops. Goes with the left-handed scoop for 2. Harrisburg wanted to travel. Didn't get it. Huron takes a timeout with 28 seconds left. Huron back up by 4. We'll take a community campus timeout. 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports. The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
We are back at the arena. Huron out of timeouts. Harrisburg still has one left. Huron up by 4. 28 seconds to go. Harrisburg needs a score. 3-2 doesn't matter. They just need to score. Huron trying to trap, and they throw the ball away on the floor. Jumped on by Davis Chase. Jump ball. Possession. Huron Tigers. Finally, that arrow pointing the right way for the home team. And Langrock is really upset. I think there was no foul on that. So now Harrisburg pretty much forced a foul. Now what are we doing? I think Langrock was trying to lobby the arrow was his. I know it wasn't. Hey, it was worth a try, I suppose. Inbounds, long pass, Peterson down the floor to Elwine. He catches it over the shoulder and then gets fouled. Bubba Peterson laid that pass in perfectly. Foul on Caden Anderson. That is his 4th. Going to be a 2-possession game irregardless here. 2 shots coming up for Blake Elwine here on up 68-64. Free throw, Elwine is good. 5-point lead. One more shot for the 6'9 junior, Blake Elwine. Free throw is no good. The lead is 5. Rebound by Gibbon. Harrisburg's got to hurry. They just need to score. Peterson staying all over Anderson. Tap, stumbled, 7-6. They're wasting a lot of time. Anderson will lean in. The 3 is short. Rebound chase, and Huron will pull it out in overtime. Never seemed likely, but Huron found a way. Tigers win it 69-64 in overtime. Huron moves to 4-2. Harrisburg drops to 4-2 on the season. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. We'll get to our Gary Zell Autoglass post game next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor cleaning for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at ProCleanPlus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them at 1159 Dakota Avenue North, or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Autoglass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Well, what a game this one. Huron didn't lead a lot after late in the second quarter, but a nice comeback to force overtime, then never trailed in overtime as Huron defeats Harrisburg in the boys' game 69-64. A couple of great games here. The girls' game was a 54-53 win for Harrisburg. So some pretty good basketball here, some fun basketball for sure here this afternoon at the Huron Arena. Still trying to get some of my stats done here and some of the other stuff as well. We'll get a scoreboard update here first, then we'll start working on the stats after that. But again, a great win for the Huron Tigers here today. So let's go to the Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. We weren't the only overtime game today in boys AA. Sioux Falls, Washington defeated Pierce 77-73. Right now I'm trying to get all the other scores to reset. Roosevelt defeated Rapid City Central 65-52. Rapid City Stevens, another overtime game here. Stevens leading Jefferson 62-57 in overtime. Those are boys AA scores. Girls scores, Roosevelt 39, Rapid City Central 35. Again, Harrisburg 54, Huron 53. Stevens defeated Jefferson 59-40. Washington top Pierre. Again, this is girls, 74-53. Sioux Center, Iowa defeated T-Area 49-43. And that is your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Again, we get the split here. Two very close games right down to the wire. The girls fall 54-53. Huron boys come from behind, win in overtime 69-64. We'll take another community campus timeout of 2 minutes, run down the stats. We'll talk to Coach Bud, talk about this one, pick that Sun Gold Sports player of the game as well. It's all coming up on Dakota Sports.
Free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at Pop? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of Huron High School sports and the Tiger postgame show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Gary Zell Auto Glass post game continues. Huron Tiger boys come from behind, get an overtime win over Harrisburg. Harrisburg was ranked number 4 in the state for this week, 69-64. Huron never led except in the third or fourth quarter, except for, I think, one time a couple of minutes into the third quarter. But after Harrisburg got a 6-point lead there late in the game, a couple of key threes. Blake Elwine with Isaiah Tapp draped all over him deep in the corner, brought Huron within 3, and then Trace Wenz with 11 seconds left in regulation, a deep 3 off the right wing to tie it. Huron was able to get the stop, send it to overtime. Huron never trailed in overtime as they go on to the 69-64 win. For Harrisburg, they're now 4-2, as is Huron. Nolan Kroll had 18 points. He was the key guy in the second half for Harrisburg. He did foul out of the game. Stellan Larson had 15, and most of his points came down the stretch as well. Caden Anderson with 12 points. He was the hot hand in the first half. Aiden Costain added 9 points, 5 points for Isaiah Tapp and Creighton Gibbon. For Huron, 27 points for Blake Elwine, and to put that into perspective, at the end of the third quarter, let me check this to make sure I got it right. At the end of the third quarter, Blake Elwine had 6 points. He scored 21 points in the fourth quarter, and overtime kind of took control of the game from that point. 27 for Blake Elwine. Anderson Porish, a great game with 14 points. Also a double-double for Anderson, I see. 14 points, 10 rebounds. Trace Wenz with 13 points, and again had that key 3. Davis Chase added 9 points. 3 points for Ty Kleinsasser. And also, let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong column here, so yep, that's right, though. Okay, there I am. 9 points for Davis Chase, 3 for Ty Kleinsasser, 2 points Colt McNeil, and a free throw for Bubba Peterson. Shooting in the game, Harrisburg 20 of 61 for 33%. Threes, they were 10 of 26 for 38.5, and boy, it just seems like they hit way more than 10 threes tonight, because whenever they needed one, it seems like they made it. Harrisburg was 14 of 20 from the free throw line. Huron 20 of 45 from the field, 44%, 8 of 22 from the three, 36%. Huron went 21 of 26 from the free throw line. That's probably the major difference here. Huron outscored Harrisburg by, let's get everything lined up here. Huron outscored Harrisburg by 7 from the free throw line. Harrisburg had 31 rebounds. Isaiah Tapp led the way with 8. A couple of guys had 5. Huron with 42 rebounds, 10 for Anderson Porish and 9 for Blake Elwine. Turnovers, 15 for Huron, 10 for Harrisburg, and those are the major stats for this game, with Huron winning in overtime 59-54, or 69-64 in overtime. Well, we're still waiting for Coach Bud to come up here. We'll pick the Sun Gold Sports player of the game and talk about a wild afternoon here. Again, the girls' game went down to the wire, too. Harrisburg hanging on for a 54-53 win. Huron had the ball down 3 and ended up hitting a 2 at the buzzer after Harrisburg took away the 3. And Harrisburg ended up with the 1-point win there. And then Huron, a nice comeback down the stretch and to force the overtime, then winning it in overtime tonight. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes, return here to the arena. It is 9 minutes after 5 o'clock on KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Again, 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats Pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Back at the Huron Arena, Huron Community Campus time out there. They offer credit hours through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Talking with Huron Tiger coach Tim Budenhagen now on the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game on Tigers. Have the rally in the fourth quarter to tie it, then get the win in overtime. And, Coach, for so long, it just seemed like Harrisburg had an answer to everything we tried to come up with there in the second half. It was good to see a couple of good defensive plays and a couple of huge shots towards the end. Got us to overtime, then we kind of took control there.
Well, we didn't follow the game plan because the game plan was make it as tough as possible to shoot the three, try to wear their guards down. We kind of lost that. I mean, we punched them in the mouth early, and then they punched us in the mouth in the second quarter because we lost shooters. And then lack of communication, bad shots on offense. We're trying to do too much one-on-one instead of, playing together as a team. And we got to do a lot better job. I thought offensively we did a nice job this week of moving the basketball, setting back screens for the bigs, running the bigs to the box. And then all of a sudden we just lost who we were and what we worked on all week. And then, give our guys credit. They came back, hit some big shots at the end, got some defensive stops, some defensive stands. We're able to draw up some things in the huddle and then, execute them on the floor defensively. So give our guys a lot of credit because that team can bring in shooters. They have 4, 5, 6 shooters, and you got to guard every one of them. And then they got bigs in the inside. Tapp had a nice game tonight, long, athletic. Costain's a load in the middle. They just got a nice team. And like I said, if you let them hit threes, they hit 10 tonight. That's 30 points. You're in for a long night. Fortunately, we found our groove.
Yeah, because we were just talking about who you give the player of the game to because, Blake Elwine had 6 points going into the fourth quarter, finished with 27. Trace Wenz certainly had the play of the game with that three to tie it with 11 seconds to left. But then when I get the official stats up here, because I don't keep rebounds, here's Anderson Porish with a double-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds. We're going to apologies to those other two, and they've already won a player of the game. Right. But Anderson Porish, you forget sometimes he is still a sophomore, but he had key plays. In fact, he had the play there to get the lead in the overtime, got the tip, got fouled, hit the 2 free throws, and that kind of got us on the positive edge to start overtime. We never trailed.
Yeah, absolutely, because we hadn't had a lead since probably the first quarter.
We had one lead in the early third quarter, and that was it.
And then he runs that down, luckily, and then makes it. He's a good free throw shooter. We just told Andy he's just got to stick with it. Finally saw the ball go in, bank 3, I think he called that.
Yep.
He saw the ball go in, and then all of a sudden you just get comfortable. And then I thought he got comfortable tonight. We still got some things to work on with him, but yeah, you're right. He's only a sophomore. He's going to get better. Davis, only a sophomore. He's going to get better. Blake, only a junior. He's going to get better. And the seniors, we got a heck of a lot of leadership out of those guys tonight, and we appreciate them. They come to practice. They work their tails off. They understand their roles, and they're doing a nice job with them.
And it's always nice, you got Blake Elwine out there. Like I said, he just took control of the game at times. And, when you got that primetime player, everybody in the building knows what he's capable of, but you still got to try and stop him. That 3 he made before Trace's, Tapp could not have defended him any better in the deep corner.
He's long. Blake's long. And more than the offense, and Yeah, he did a lot of good, nice things on the defense end, changing shots, making shots tough. He threw that long one when we were over here. We got a long one to him. He was able to catch it, come down, get fouled. There's a lot of other things besides his offense that make him a good player. But you're right. That was a great stroke. But he's shot that one 100 times, I bet.
With somebody beating on him more.
Right. So it gets down to practice. How many times do I practice that shot? I'm fading, the last second shot. I'm going up. I hit the shot. I mean, it's all practice, and that's why you get in there during the summer, and that's why you work hard for those moments like tonight. And Trace, same thing. He's a shooter. Shooters shoot. Keep shooting it.
Yeah, I was just going to say with Trace, Harrisburg was following Blake on there. There was no doubt about it, and Trace did not hesitate, and that was an NBA three. He was not just behind our arc; he was 3 to 4 steps off it, and boy, he just has such a pretty looking shot.
Yeah, he does. He really does. He shoots it. He shoots it really nice, and then when he has the confidence. You could tell that, his confidence level is rising. And as he hits more of those shots, he's going to get more confident. And when you get more confident, you get more dangerous.
So many contributions. Colton McNeil, it doesn't stand out on the stat sheet, but he's asked to play defense. He's the fiery guy out there. I did think he was having a conversation with Langrock at one time, it looked like, too. And Davis Chase for making the steps he's made here, moving up from Class B to Double A. It has not really phased him. Ty Kleinsaucer is probably the guy that's getting minutes here. That was probably the biggest surprise to me coming into the season. He's not very big, but he's tough. I'm sure he's the Troll Patrol with Oakley Anderson in football next year. And we just got a nice rotation with a lot of guys playing.
Yeah, we got to continue. We played 10 tonight. We got to continue to rotate guys if we're gonna get up and down like this. We want the ball to get raced up and down the floor, and then we want to make it really tough on the other team's guards getting the ball up. I thought we did a really nice job of that tonight, making it tough for them. The only thing is we lost 3 sometimes, and we can't lose those dudes. The same thing against Mitchell. We can't lose Tally. We got to make sure we know where he's at all times. But this is the first time we tried this. We're gonna have to we're gonna have to perfect it, and then it's gonna take a heck of a lot of communication. And that's what we really got to work on.
Tim Budnick, head coach of the Tigers, pull it out in overtime tonight, 69-64. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes and wrap it up here from the arena on Dakota Sports.
Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet. Call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsaucer with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Quinter Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
One last time here from the Huron Arena. A great afternoon of basketball. Two tight games. They get the split. Varsity Harrisburg wins the girls' game 54-53. Allie Davis, our Sun Gold Sports player of the game, and the boys' game here on a rally in the final couple minutes of overtime to tie it, then win it in OT 69-64. And Anderson Porish, our Sun Gold Sports player of the game. Hey, we turn around. We hit the road on Tuesday. I would imagine you'll want to get there early. Mitchell Corn Palace doubleheader here on Tigers. Mitchell Colonels girls game do a tip-off at 6 in a perfect world, followed by the boys. We'll have both games on the air here coming up on a Tuesday here on Tiger. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports. Thanks, Amanda, back at the studio, by the way. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.